Right. We are live for a very special Irish Whips and Arm Drags episode. Today it is my 31st birthday. And today we're going to be doing a birthday bash kind of show where we're going to hang out, shoot the shit, do some roasting. Fuck, I don't have a format. Usually I have a format for this stuff, but I don't. Figure we'll just hang out, wing it, see what happens. And we have one of our special guests today. The man with the flaming fist from Louisville, Kentucky, Too Tough Tony in the motherfucking house. How you doing?
What up? I'm doing all right, man. You know, I do show up on time, unlike some other people. But you know, we'll wait till he gets on here for we roast him.
Shots are fired.
He had to fix his hair and put some fucking smell good cologne on. But right.
And who he's talking about? We had Big Vito LoGrasso planned to come on. We assume he's running late. So yeah, maybe Vito, you know, he's probably
he had to run
to
the store to get the cream soda.
Yeah.
I just asked him if he could still make it since we started. Since I know he follows you too, but I'll just hit him up just in case he didn't see your message for some reason.
Yeah, that's fair. And he probably's trying to find what dress he can wear. He's got to go back to his roots.
Well, he's probably looking at his picture of Mickey. So
yeah, I'm gonna die laughing when he actually hops on here, and like everyone besides Too Tough Tony is just gonna be like, hello, sir, how are you today, sir?"
No, the man called me a woman last time I talked to him.
Share the video. I need to share this link. All right, everybody here needs to share the link. All right.
Okay. We know what link you're talking about.
I promise I'm gonna make up Vito for the introductions. I didn't do an introduction last time, so I'll get a hit.
Yeah.
He can take the
that was hilarious.
Boy, I like to live. I don't want to wake up when there's a horse's head in my bed, Godfather style. I got called a jugalo. I was told to wipe that shit off my face. I already got the whole 9 yards, but I'd like to at least live until I'm 65 or 70, whatever my time ticks.
Yeah, but see.
Well, you can talk you can talk all the shit you want to until he finds you.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, once he finds you, you're fucked.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Not until I'd keep talking shit until he found me. I would just keep talking shit until he found you.
You're live on the air, he just busts in and just takes me down.
Brendan,
upgrading skill.
Bro, send me a picture of yourself so I can make a thumbnail.
Just go on my Facebook and Instagram and a picture.
Bro, just send it to me.
Just do a screenshot right now.
There's my thumbnail. All right, screenshot that.
That's a real actual thumbnail. I'm gonna use an actual thumbnail.
Do that. There you go. This thumbnail's more ratings than mine.
Okay, is it on
that
X?
thumbnail
out? Okay, here, I'll open up a topic.
Pictures of Brendan and that thumbnail together.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I remember last time I showed you my finger, right?
Yeah, you're explaining that story.
I remember.
If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Ouch.
You can see right there.
Ow.
Wow.
It's still fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you showing the stuff. My God.
Like what happened again with your thumb there?
That wasn't my thumb. It looked like a thumb because I got sausage fingers. I smashed it in some chairs back in probably 2005. And I just never had it fixed.
Like, does it like hurt, or is like no, it's there, but you don't really.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You know, I can do my finger like I call it the French tickler.
I'm sure the ladies love you because of that very reason. Okay. I guess we'll
some odd reason they love this one, but they really love this one.
That's the And what's that called? The Louisville tickler?
Yeah, it's a Louisville French tickler. It's the French, the Frenchie.
The French.
They was like, "Can I have the Frenchie?"
Shit.
That's ratings, y'all. Okay, I guess we'll put the Italian mobster to get dressed on. I guess we'll do a topic here and we'll have a discussion here. Let me just add to the screen. Okay. So recently on the Coach and Bro show, here, let me add to the screen here. John the Coachman was blasting WWE for scheduling the NXT Great American Bash, booking that show on the same day and almost the same time as TNA's Slammiversary. And both him and Russo are calling out the WWE over the timing of it all, and they're thinking the TNA partnership with them is not looking so hot right now. So for those that don't know, the TNA Slammiversary show is set for June 28th, the same day as AEW is doing the Forbidden Door with New Japan Pro Wrestling. TNA already moves anniversary at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to avoid going head to the 7 p.m. slot. WWE now American Bash. Basically the same time as TNA there.
Hey,
And
Tony,
just-
do you mind if we mute you while we're trying to?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you get. We'll bring you back when we got questions.
Yeah. So Coach had this to say about TNA's relationship with WWE. Everybody talks about how this great relationship between TNA and WWE is for TNA, right? Awesome. WWE helped them get that TV deal with AMC. Awesome. Well, TNA has one of the biggest events of the year on June 28th, the same night as AEW has another big show as well. Still already two, AEW TNA. So WWE 2 days ago came out and announced that the Great American Bash will be on, wait for it, June 28th. So now TNA has been forced to move their starting time to the afternoon because they don't want to go head up against AEW and also WWE. And Coach is now questioning why WWE is scheduling Great American Bash so late in the game if they're working with TNA and they're supposed to be their partner. So Coach had this to say. Vince, if they're partners, in what world does the WWE this late in the game schedule the Great American Bash unless they had to add for a number on the ESPN app? But if you're TNA, who just got pissed at Tony Khan for AEW moving Collision to that one Thursday night, what do you think they're feeling about WWE right about now? And this is what Russo had to say. Yeah, Coach, we've spoken about this. I really, really hope that WWE helped TNA get that TV deal with AMC. I really hope so. Because if they didn't, then what have they done for TNA? I mean, what have they done for TNA? We're assuming they helped them get that television deal. And like I say, I hope they did because outside of that, I don't see how TNA is getting anything out of the relationship with the WWE. Then Coach had this to say to respond. Now, those that run TNA, who I like a lot, Carlos and Tommy Dreamer, worked with them on Tuesday, they always say the right things. They're really good partners, but they're also the B side of the partnership, and they have to believe that this is a good deal. But right now, you have to believe between the nonsense with the independent show and now this. If I'm sitting in the meetings, I'm saying to myself, what is this doing for us other than our TV numbers are struggling a little bit? Ticket sales for Slammiversary are struggling a lot. And now you're going to tell the fan base, if you don't go and buy a ticket, you can watch all of this over here. That hurts them two different ways. It really does. And I'm going to stop there because I want to ask you all, kind of get everyone's opinion on this. Could this be a sabotage on WWE's end? Like, are they trying to do this so they can get out of the partnership with TNA and they're regretting end up working with them? Hey, Eric, let's go to you first about this.
I mean, there's just a lot that WWE has been doing recently that just really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And this announcement of NXT, the Great American Bash, is just one more thing that genuinely does not make sense because, like, in my mind, right, if, like Coachman said, like, if I'm the president of TNA and I just got done going on a whole rant on Tony Khan about, you know, having Forbidden Door on the same day as Slammiversary, and now a company that I'm partnered with announces their own event on the 28th. Like, at that point, I'm ready to fight. Like that's how I'm thinking it, because it's like, wait, hold on. It's like I'm paying you money to be a partner of your company, and now your company is trying to compete against mine. That doesn't make sense. And it's kind of why I feel like TKO is almost becoming like the death of WWE to an extent, because they're just trying to push out way too much. They're trying to push out way too much content way too quickly. And they don't really understand that some supposed power moves are really just making them look like dicks.
All right, Jerry, what are your thoughts on this?
Me and Palatine, we covered this last night. And what I don't understand, if you're going to go head to head with AEW, why not use your heavy hitters? Why are you using the junior league?
Basically, you think it'd be WWE PLE versus an AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's what they would do. I think it's self-sabotage, in my opinion. Tommy, what are your thoughts on
this? Skip me because I'm working on this thumbnail.
It's doing a thumbnail for me. Oh, we got a comment here from Justin here. Happy birthday, El Magnificio. That's what he calls me. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate it. Appreciate the birthday wish. Hopefully I pronounced it right. That's my first time reading that out loud. All right, Ana, your thoughts on what Coach and Vince had to say about this?
Well, it's kind of strange. I mean, TNA isn't the TNA that we know. Okay, they're the junior leagues now. It's like they used to be in the Premiership, and now they're in the flipping conference leagues, with just like all these bum teams that only have like a stadium capacity of 5,000 people at max. And it's like, I do agree with Jerry. Why aren't you putting your heavy hitter in? You could easily put excuse me. You could easily put in a WWE show. Have it face off against Slammiversary, because Slammiversary is one of the biggies that TNA used to have. Well, it used to be big. I mean, I've actually gone back and watched some of their old Slammiversaries. So much better. But as for TNA going up, as for NXT going up for TNA to go up against AEW, that's suicide. That is literal suicide.
I don't know what the hell they're thinking here. See, is Tony back? Oh, no, yeah, okay. Hobo, let's go to your thoughts on the situation.
It's not really surprising though for them to do this to TNA, because it's obvious they don't really give a shit about TNA. Because I think WWE is trying to take down potential obstacles before they get to the same level as WWE, and so a good way to do that is to keep them down. So that's what they're doing with TNA, really.
And they could be possible. Justin says TNA has always been WWE light. There are some aspects, yes, especially when all those WWE former wrestlers were coming in. They did get that reputation. They were WWE-esque. So that is a reputation they do have slapped on them.
TNA used to be the number 2 company a few years back. So they could see that happening again. So no, let's just keep them under our wing. Let's keep them down. We're not going to help them at all. TNA has really nothing to offer to WWE. They need WWE, not the other way around.
That's true. Justin also says AEW is just the modern day version of WCW, but without the coolness. On TNT,
all right.
Yeah, that's true.
That is very, very true. Okay, Tony's back. Okay. Does he unmute himself, or do I unmute him here?
Just unmute him.
I gotta do it. All right, Tony. We'll give you a quick rundown here. So Coach and Russo were talking about how they don't understand why they are booking the NXT Great American Bash show on the same day that TNA, who they're working with, had to change their schedule time.
Okay, let me tell you why. They got what they wanted. They wanted a few guys from TNA. Think about Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Who else did they get? They got
Jordan Grace, right?
Yeah, Jordan Grace. They got. Think about now. Now they can say "fuck you." You know what I'm saying? They got what they needed.
And then they're going to flush it out. That's where, in my opinion, as a mark here, I think this is self-sabotage. They're doing it maybe just to find a reason to get out of their agreement with them. Like they used them up what they needed to use them for, and they might just say, "Okay, like we're done with you guys."
All right, check this out. Usually, when somebody's doing something, they've already got a plan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe that's exactly what happened. They got what they needed now, and now how can we break our deal off and get on? You know.
That's true. That could be a possibility for sure. Absolutely. All right, we'll go to the next one. I know this one. I know is a huge issue we have. All of us have the modern wrestling business. I know, Tony, we talked about it with you last time. The spamming of finishing moves, of how finishing moves is no longer a protected art.
No, because everybody's doing it. Listen, when one guy does everybody's finisher, it kills all the finishers for them guys. Mm-hmm. You know, and they use it for falsies nowadays. I'll use somebody's finisher move, let them kick out of it. Ain't mine. You know, so.
And for those that don't know, so I didn't watch the match. So Brock and Oba had the rematch in Clash in Italy, and accordingly to from what I've heard, they used 6 F5s to have Brock.
No, it was 7.
On Oba. Oh, it was 7.
Yeah, it was 7.
It was 7. Yeah. Okay, so there was 7 F5s that were used on Oba.
7.
And
Booker,
it started with
there was what 5 in the
Brad
ring and 1 to a table.
So basically, quite a bit. And this all started. Oh, I heard someone beeped. I'm hearing shit. My bad. Oh, anyway, this all started when Booker T's co-host Brad Gilmore stated the following: "The finisher spam where you hit the guy of your finish 3 or 4 times and he kicks out every time. God, that bothers the hell out of me. I don't know, maybe I'm just old school in my way of thinking." And Booker T agreed with his co-host, telling him, "No, you're not. I think that's a huge problem as well." AEW star Ricochet responded to the criticism by writing on X, and I quote, "Say you never watched Dragon Ball Z without saying you never watched Dragon Ball Z." And he added, "Drama, story, high-level action, intensity, cliffhangers, that's what I grew up on." And Ricochet also responded to a fan that said excessive finishers take away from the suspense of a match. He said to the fan, "I disagree. It gives more suspense because in other promotions, we know the match isn't going to end until someone hits their only move, and that ends the match. So everyone's just sitting and waiting until that one move, knowing the match isn't going to end until that happened." End quote. They lost connection again there. Okay, I agree with Justin here. Spamming your finish automatically kills it, thus not protected anymore. Yeah, at that point, it becomes another move in your arsenal. It doesn't mean anything anymore, unfortunately. Yeah. I like this one here. Dragon Ball Z is a cool manga and anime. It's more cool than Ricochet. That is very true. Well, then Ricochet doesn't understand. Yeah, fans like Stone Cold Stunner, for example. Yes, people are anticipating it here. Just to catch you up, Booker T's co-host was talking about how he didn't like how Brock and Oba were overusing each other's finishing moves in that Clash in Italy match. Booker agreed with him, and Ricochet disagreed, and saying, basically, tell me you have never watched Dragon Ball Z without saying you never watched Dragon Ball Z. Saying he grew up on, intensity, high action, cliffhangers. That's what he grew up on.
All right.
And I was saying, okay, this is why I disagree with him, because, people back then, yes, they're expecting to see, the stunner or the rock bottom. They pop because they know, okay, that's it, you're done. They pop for the big move. It doesn't take away from it. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And this is where I have a huge problem with modern wrestling is all these moves, there might be a fair few that are protected, but at the end of the day, they just kick out of them.
Yo, Brendan, you got to check out the thumbnail I made.
Oh, let's see. Oh, let me close the thing here. Oh my god. Okay, that photo, I got my first haircut. That was 2017. I remember that, 2017.
Good picture, bro. I just put Fago in your hand and gave you a birthday hat.
Yes.
Well, why do you look sad in that picture?
I don't look sad. What do you mean? Goddamn, it's not letting me do it. Anyway.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, help me out here. I don't look sad. I'm fucking smiling. The fuck y'all going on about?
You call that a smile?
Well, what the hell? What do you expect me? I was at a bingo hall. You see, you got my dabber. Well, actually, not anymore. I got Fagel in my hand. I was at a
Wait, I
bingo hall with a
thought.
friend of mine.
Wait, bingo? I thought Brandon was 30, not 60.
Well, okay, at the time, I was working with a lady that liked bingo, and I was a
Oh,
Right.
And that was my first time I went to a bingo hall, and I won a few bucks. But
oh,
as you
she
can
was
see,
60.
what's up? Go ahead, Jerry. I missed what you said there. I fuck you then. And yeah, I won a few bucks.
I said that she was 60, eh?
I can't remember how old she was, but and I was from 17. That was a while ago. I was like almost 10 years ago.
What's up, Kaylee Hines on the mobile side? She says hi.
Hello.
All that back. And they totally lost connection again here. If everyone's phone, hopefully they'll come back. All right, we'll go to the next one here. Conan, for those that don't know, his health update, he was having issues with his leg, and one leg ended up being amputated, but he ended up getting both of his legs amputated, unfortunately. And as of now, he's recovery. He's doing well, thank God. Thoughts and prayers to Conan.
Yeah, I think that's diabetes related.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
That's what I heard.
I think so too. I'm not 100% sure. And
If it is, I can relate.
From what I've heard, like he's recovering, he's doing fine. Like he was already doing his podcast with Disco Inferno, and I do want to report that WWE paid all his medical bills. So that's very nice and cool that they did that for him. That they covered all the
That's right, yeah.
medical expenses. So I cannot shit on for that. That's fantastic that they did that. So Conan, thoughts and prayers, man. High spirits. We're all pulling for everybody. Thank you for all the memories you gave us wrestling fans growing up. Godspeed, and just keep doing it, brother. Keep on.
Legs are overrated, bro. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, he's got a fucking heart of a lion. And the next one here.
Yeah. Try losing some toes.
And I know Congo Kaw from the Jasmines talked about, I think he had a foot issue where he has some of his toes amputated. That's where you,
wow.
Yeah, Congo Kaw for JCW. You wouldn't know by watching him, but yeah, I forgot the foot of this, but yeah.
He followed me back on Instagram.
Oh, really? Yeah, Congo Kaw seems cool. We'll do the next one here. One second. Okay, so Road Dogg, this will be interesting here. Says WWE felt like a money grab before he left. I know we kind of talked about this, and oh yeah, by the way, Justin, absolutely, JC Dub. We have until Thursday though for the next episode. Okay, I know we briefly touched upon this, but he was very hush hush here. But he made one comment that I felt was interesting here, right here. So he was on Busted Open Radio. And he was talking about how his view of WWE changed before he resigned from his creative team position. He said he used to believe the booking was about the wrestling, but eventually started to feel like business decisions had taken over everything. And Road Dogg said this line here: I think the booking should be about wrestling, and I think the booking has maybe always been about the money. I just forgot. I just thought it was about the wrestling. But it feels like it's just all about the money now. So maybe that goes to what you're saying, the money. They can go over there, make some money too. So the money is deciding everything. So what I got out of that, and I know, Eric, we talked about this on Respect the Combat, is, yeah, I think him saying that, they're booking more of a TKO than Triple H is booking for himself and Bruce and Hayes and Heyman. That's what I get out of it.
Yeah.
Just how that's worded, I feel like TKO is more involved in what we know.
Yep.
And now the question is, how involved are they? So Hobo is really about this. Not selling Road Dogg. Talk about he felt like it was a money grab before he left, saying he thought it was about the wrestling, but towards the end they're booking for the money.
Well, it's a business either way, so they're always gonna book for the money instead of for like an actual entertainment show, because they wouldn't know how to do that. It bit them in the ass, really. So, especially with TKO, like, you know, being as greedy as they are, like I said, this is the worst combination. Triple H's shitty booking and TKO's greediness. Not a good combination there. So they're just good. Like it's like they're both trying to use each other, really. So especially with TKO, like they want to get as much money from WWE as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And well, it's interesting too. Go back and watch that clip in Unreal where he didn't understand Chelsea Green's booking, and he was trying to stick up for her and try to ask why they're doing it, but he stopped himself because he knew it'll go in one ear and out the other. That clip says a lot.
Yeah, he was very close to like arguing with Triple H.
Yeah, in front of those people. Yeah, like pushing back. He gets to be creative. Like he stopped because he knew it wouldn't go anywhere. Tommy, your thoughts on Road Dogg? What do you have to say?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's that guy who started off like, I'm going to be that guy that doesn't back down, and I'm going to talk about what I believe. And it feels like the industry just squeezed that out of him, and he had to leave because, he couldn't be himself anymore. They weren't listening to him. And, I don't blame him for feeling this way. It definitely feels that way from the outside. So he was an insider. He definitely knows what's going on.
Sure. Hey, Tony, just to catch you up. So Road Dogg was on Busted Open not too long ago, and he was talking about how he felt like towards the end of his WWE run was a money grab, and how he thought the booking was about the wrestling, but he felt like there were more booking for the money instead of actually what they should do for their product. And in my opinion, let's get your take as one of the boys there. I feel like that says a lot. Maybe TKO has more control and more involvement in the creative that we know.
All right, let me be the devil's advocate here. And I know Road Dogg really well. I knew him before he even signed with WWE. Back when I was like 17, 18 years old, and I knew Road Dogg from USWA. And
wow.
What if? How long has he been in WWE when he went back? He's been there for a while. He's got plenty of money.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wants to go out and enjoy himself. Maybe that's a way to get out too. So
true. So I know he did an interview earlier in the year when he left that he was going to spend time with his grandkids and do other stuff and do all these events. Which he was.
Listen, you can make all the money in the world, but when you can't spend it, it's no fun. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because if he's on the road all the time, got to go to the office all the time, he won't really have time to enjoy it, what he made.
Yeah.
He can. So, Jared, let's go to you. Your thoughts on Road Dogg's comments.
See, again, like last night, me and Paladin covered this.
Y'all can mute me real quick. Sorry.
It sounds like, he is trying to cover his ass. He just...
Okay.
And, I was just very shocked by the statement initially. Because, he's part of a big wrestling family. And... WTH.
Here, I'll help you there. What the fuck?
Thank you. Yeah, you can curse. My birthday show, damn it. Language is allowed. Thank you, Eric. Your thoughts on
Don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
What'd you call me?
I called you a pussy. Mister, I got enough space in between my teeth to have a full 747 go through, okay?
I got your 747.
Yeah, that was good. Kinky.
Damn. Go ahead. You were saying?
Right. So I discussed this on the podcast last night, and I said he's leaving breadcrumbs. He's leaving us breadcrumbs, and he's essentially telling you, follow the breadcrumbs, and you'll find out why. You'll find out why he decided to step down. Because I don't really believe his comments for 1 second. I'm sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, something's not right. Something is up. And when I was reading that out, it just felt like, I just feel you're covering your own tracks, but at the same time, you're leaving behind some breadcrumbs here. And I think that's what he's doing. Because if it was getting to a point where he just could not pitch any creative ideas to Triple H, and then he just decided, look, I'll go. But at the same time, he was, going to leave some trail of breadcrumbs behind. So that's what he's doing right now.
Okay, I'll get the next one here. I know Unreal was heavily debated among many wrestling fans here, so that'll be the next one about here. So let me add to the screen here. Okay. Oh yeah. I got to close these fucking ads. I don't know. Bad day, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So former WWE star defends the Unreal Series as such a great tool to move the business forward. So while speaking to Busted Open Radio, former WWE star Raj Dahizi, I know I butchered it, aka Jinder Mahal, defended the Netflix series WWE Unreal. Excuse me. And this is what Jinder had to say. The way that I see the business going, and even what it is today, the best storylines are blending what's happening or what has happened in your real life and bringing that somehow on screen. That's why I really believe Unreal is such a great tool to move the business. Now, I know everybody has their opinion on it. Some people disagree. Like, why are we pulling the curtain back and exposing the business? The business has been exposed. It's fine. We all know what it is. It's an art form as well. It's the intersection of art and sports. It's the perfect intersection. Through that show, you can share struggles, really build that personal connection, and bring those into storylines, or maybe plant a storyline within Unreal. Everything is a work anyway. You plant something in Unreal and then bring it into Raw, and then it moves the needle forward. Okay. Well, let me scroll back up here. So Tony, let's go to you first. Sir. Your thoughts on Jinder Mahal defending Unreal and what he was talking about, how they can use it to make angles out of it. Do you like the idea behind the show?
Well, when something's real, it's real, and you can make an angle out of anything that's real because then you can mastermind what you wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? So when something's real and everybody sees it's real, they're more in to believe that it's real than you working them and it's fake,
Yeah. I see. Tommy, your thoughts on Jinder Mahal's comments about Unreal?
I can't disagree with him because there are people who become wrestling fans through reality TV. There is certain fans, usually in the female demographic, who like reality TV. And so they might enjoy something like this. Total Divas was a hit. And Unreal, it's behind the scenes, but it's also reality TV. So it's supposed to be dramatic and it's supposed to tie into what we see on TV. And it is a good way to go behind the scenes. I know Paul Heyman hates it, but that's what he's supposed to say in kayfabe. So there is a little bit of play, teasing that kayfabe's real, and that even though they're exposing it to all be quote unquote fake. I think there are artists out there who could appreciate the art, and what it takes to direct a show, and all that. So there's pros and cons, as a viewer, you don't want to be spoiled or, see how the magician does his magic,
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's too late now to take it back. There's 2 seasons, going to be 3. So
that's very true. All right, Eric, let's go to you next. Your thoughts on Jinder Mahal's comments about Unreal?
I mean, he's completely right. Just because it's kind of gone to a point now where we can kind of pull the curtain back a little bit and kind of explain to people what's actually going on, how things are done, and I mean some of the best storylines have come from people genuinely not liking each other. The one example I always use is Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. Those two guys, up until recently, from what I understand, genuinely did not like each other. But
Ric Flair, Shane Douglas, the other one I could think of.
What one did you say?
Ric Flair, Shane Douglas, and WCW 2000.
But the thing was that although personally they may not like each other, they were able to put those personal differences aside, remain professional, and they created magic. Like Bret Michaels or Bret Michaels, fucking that man. I was gonna say Bret Michaels isn't getting such good publicity right now. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, like that rivalry right there. Besides the screw job, is probably one of the most well known in professional wrestling. And another one that's a bit more modern, CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Those two genuinely hate each other. And I even have a friend well, not really my friend, my mentor that has been mentoring me for a little over a decade. He works for the WWE. I won't name him. We call him the Keebler. He has actually told me that there is a 15-foot rule in the back that Seth and CM Punk are not allowed within like 15 feet of each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But the thing is that you've seen them go in the ring. You've seen them work their segments.
So
they
keep professional.
That's kind of just it. It's more so now, in my personal opinion, right? Everyone nowadays seems to like to have an opinion. Everyone nowadays wants to be a reporter. Everyone nowadays wants to be breaking news. Not pointing any fingers or saying anybody here. Dave Meltzer. Sorry, I just had to clear my throat a little bit. But at the end of the day, like, we all know how it's done. We all know how it's together. And it really, at the end of the day, matters about: are you telling a good story? Are you getting the audience invested? Is it something that they're interested in? And are they going to want to keep watching it? That's really all that matters. Like, I mean, not trying to, toot up the guy's horn just because he's here, but it usually, I mean, Brendan, you could even say this from personal experience, and one of our guys that's not on here, Monkey, could even tell you from personal experience. It takes a lot to throw me off. Like, I usually do not get thrown off easily whatsoever. So when I worked the last JCW show doing photography, and I see Too Tough Tony walk up, and this man is holding a bottle of Bacardi and a lit cigarette. And I'm just like, wait, we can smoke in here? I'm like, hold on. I'm like, wait, I got my cigarettes. Like, I didn't know we could actually like light up. And he's just like, nah, it's just me. And I'm like, oh, so you're the resident. Don't fuck with me. I do what I want. Okay, got it.
Well, not really. They just don't say nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? And when they say something to me, see, I'm one of the ones that, I ask for forgiveness, not permission sometimes.
I got you.
And that's the best way to do it. Absolutely.
And then when I watched your dark match that night, and I see your finisher, because I didn't know what your finisher was, because I was even asking Brendan. I'm like, hey, so what's Too Tough Tony's? What's their finisher? And he's like, you'll see. And I'm like, what do you mean I'll see? What is it? And I watch it, and I'm filming it, by the way. I have a video of it. I can send it to you, actually.
Right.
And I'm like, did this man just light his fucking hand on fire? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I love this place. I'm like, I love it. And it's just it like I said, it takes a lot to throw me off. But like, I even turned around to Jeff and I'm like, how the fuck does he do that on a regular basis? And we're like, we just have learned not to question him and just let him do what he wants.
Shout out to Jeff Lane.
Yes, big shout out to Jeff Lane. But
yeah, Jeff Lane is the man.
Yeah, but I mean, I just love your character. I love how you work in the ring, and then your entrance really, oh my God, the fact that you just go like person to person, just like, hey, you want a shot? Here, you want a shot?
I'm like the local bartender. I'm like the local bartender giving out free shots.
It almost brings me like Attitude Era days to an extent. And that's initially what got me into professional wrestling as a fan. So just like watching that happen in time, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, this is a good product here. Like, this is a lot of fun. Like, I remember the night I got home, which also I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I know I was going back and forth that night to the bathroom. No, it wasn't because of a drug related issue. It was because I did not eat any fiber and I was severely constipated. Yeah, so that was fun. But literally right when I got home, I texted Brendan and I'm like, my opinion of the Juggalo community has completely changed. Like I have done a complete 180, like one of the most accepting and one of the most open communities I have ever been around.
That's what we're about too.
I love it. Like I genuinely do. I love the product that you guys are putting together. I love the
same here.
It just feels like a family there. Like, and that's the type of locker rooms I like to be around. I like to be around locker rooms where it's like it just feels like one big family. Like obviously we're all there to, we're all there to make money. We're all there to put out a good product, the whole nine, but it just works better when everyone's getting along really well.
Oh yeah, no, and like I said, there's no big heads in that locker room. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's not bigger than the next person, and we're not trying to be WWE. We're not. No. NWA is trying to be WWE. Fucking MLW is trying to be WWE. You know what I'm saying? We're a different product, man, because we're not trying to be WWE. We're in our own lane.
Yeah.
And that's what I get a lot of people tell me. It's like, oh, y'all not trying to be like WWE, It was like, no, we're just doing our own thing,
Yeah. And I'll personally say that NWA hasn't as much been trying to do in the way of WWE anymore. We have been going a bit better. I probably should have mentioned that. I work with NWA a bit.
Yeah.
And I really like the direction now that we're going with the product, 100%. I like the different direction that we're going with the women's division as well as the men's division. I mean, I love now Silas. I'm curious to see now what's going to happen between him and Kerry. And shout out to Kerry Morton, by the way. I know he's going to be on here in a couple weeks. But just you guys, like you said, like you guys aren't doing anything that anyone else is doing. Like it's just your own thing and it's your own product. And I feel like that's kind of what almost makes a lot of professional wrestling nowadays just almost seem cookie cutter, because they're all just like, oh, well, if we want to make the big money and we want to make the big numbers, then we have to be doing what WWE does. And it's like, no, that's not what you need to do. And it's like, you can't just cookie cutter and copy what the big guy is doing, because if you copy what the big guy is doing and you're some little small town promotion in the middle of Idaho, you're not going to be able to draw in automatically the same numbers that they're drawing in, because you're just starting. And it's more so you got to do something like what JCW is doing, and you got to do something that makes yourself stand out.
Yeah, like on the show, like we don't want to have a guy that snorts cocaine and gets all blazed up. You don't have zombies doing drugs and drinking. You don't have all this crazy shit.
Like I said, bro, I genuinely live for Barnabas's crash outs. His crash outs have me dying laughing on a regular basis.
Mine too, bro. Mine too.
Like, just like every time when
and that's the thing too.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No. What I was gonna say is like just you was talking about characters, and that characters tell stories, and and people just everybody. You was talking about cookie cutters. Everybody's trying to be WWE, and that just don't work. WWE is WWE. Japan. Yeah. When I was in Japan, I'm working for Big Japan. We was doing house death matches, supermarket matches, just all these off the wall shits, and it worked for them. It's something that's crazy that you've never seen before, and it's you got to step out the box sometimes. You got to be the leader, not the follower. Exactly. A lot of these companies don't understand that.
Exactly. No, I completely agree. Like, not even trying to. I mean, I shit on AEW on a regular basis, but I try to watch it. I try, but like. The other thing is that I've been working under EC3 now for almost a year at Exodus, and he's been taking me under his wing with learning how booking works, running a match works, the whole nine. Oh wait,
you lost connection here. I'll come back.
Oh, I was about to say, did he get mad because I mentioned EC3? But
story. Hold on, we'll keep going with the top until he's back.
Yeah, remember once he hops. Actually, I'm gonna hop out real quick. Well, don't get rid of me, but I'm just gonna run upstairs real quick to eat lunch before my wife yells at me because I haven't eaten all day.
Okay, then I'll try to remember where you were when you come back. All right, so hold on.
I'll remember where I was. I'll remember where I was at.
Remember there.
It's AEW. I was about to go on my whole rant about false finishes.
Oh, right, about AEW. Okay, Hubble, your thoughts on Jinder Mahal, him talking about Unreal?
I'm 50-50 on it. Like real life like issues can like really make great storylines. Like I think Eric mentioned Shawn Michaels Bret Hart as a good example. But the problem is WWE doesn't know how to use that anymore. Because
True.
a good example is the Roman Reigns CM Punk feud. When that feud was so pretty much bland. The only good promo they had was Roman Reigns on Twitter. That one Twitter promo he did. That was the only good thing. And it's so.
Yo, Vito hit me up. He said you told me Sunday if you remember.
Oh, I said Saturday.
Because I never said Sunday or anything. I never set that up.
Yeah, next Saturday on the 13th is my 31st birthday. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
Did he hit you back up?
No, he didn't. So what's he saying?
I just said, hey, can you still make it today? He said, you told me Sunday if you remember. I don't remember saying that.
I told him Saturday.
Because you guys talked to him, right? All I did was PayPal him.
Okay. If he can't make it today, we can always do an impromptu tomorrow. See if he can today. If not, we'll do an impromptu show tomorrow.
I'll say, what should I say? I should say, like, there's been a misunderstanding, or sorry.
Oh, he's typing me right now. Oh,
he's typing.
Yeah, he's typing. Paladin, take it away from General Hall's comments here.
All right. I did discuss this on the podcast last night, and I have to say that I don't agree with his take. I mean, I've always watched professional wrestling, but I don't want to know what happens behind the scenes. I don't want to know how the wrestlers are all feeling. I really don't. I didn't care about that back then. I was focused on the show. When the camera hit live, when the wrestlers and everything was getting together, that was my primary focus. I didn't really care if behind the scenes, okay, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, they didn't like each other, or Stone Cold didn't like this person, or The Undertaker didn't really like getting along with this person. I wasn't too focused on that. I really wasn't. Now, obviously, there is the documentary Beyond the Mat. Okay, they did show a little bit, but they didn't show too much. I could let that slide. I was like, you know what? That's fine. I can just let it slide. Now, of course, if a wrestler was doing like an autobiography or something like that, that's fine. They could talk about their experiences and how they got to the top, or, talk about how, maybe some funny stories. They might talk about how something funny happened. That's that sort of thing. I've nothing against that. Like that's 100% fine with me. So when it came to Unreal, they were just showing way too much. I don't want to see that. I don't care if Rhea had a flipping anxiety attack. I don't want to know. I don't want to know that you actually have imposter syndrome, or seeing that the rest of them have imposter syndrome, because I keep saying that nowadays because they know they're not supposed to be there. I mean, you don't need to be a scientist to figure that out at this stage. So for Jinder to say this, I'm like, Jinder, are you trying to get back in the door? Because I swear to God, stop ass kissing. I get sick of it. I've seen enough of it from a lot of wrestlers who are just like, can I please come back in, Triple H?
Oh, okay.
Can I please come back in? I get tired of it. And yet, some people can be 50-50 on it. Could it make for good storylines? Yes, there could be one or two. The rest of it, no. Unless I can make an exception if it was like a reality TV show. Something like Hogan Knows Best, or something like, Total Divas. That was a reality TV show. And yes, Americans love their reality TV show. Like, even I knew that. When I was all the way from Ireland, it was no hidden secret. And when you looked at, like, all of these crazy reality shows, it was like people like that. They love this over the top stuff. If Unreal was more of a reality show, okay, I might have trouble with it, but it's too real. I mean, do I want to know how they're writing stuff? No, I don't want to know. I want them to surprise me when it is time for a story, when it is time for, those cameras to hit, lights, camera, action, and the show begins, and you see what's going on. That's what I want to see. I don't really want to see what they're all doing behind the scenes. Do I want to know what sort of snack they have before they decide to get ready? No, like that's on their time, not mine. So overall, no, gender is not correct on this.
Let's unmute myself here. Sorry, I'm just taking care of the Vito thing here. Okay, let me go to the next one here. I'm gonna pull up the next topic here so I can respond. And we'll do the Triple H accusing the Maven of that story that he was talking about, holding him back. So let me just add that here, and I'll let you guys take here as I'm bringing back. Okay, so let me get started here.
What'd you tell Vito? What did he say?
I'll paint on here. I'm working out the time with him right now because we're on the air. We can't really mention going on here. All right. So anyway, Triple H. Maven on his YouTube channel. Maven claimed he later learned that Triple H would shut down creative ideas for him during production meetings. According to Maven, someone who was actually in those meetings later confirmed that his name was brought up, only for Triple H to push back on the ideas. So Maven had this to say. I didn't know this during my time in the WWE, but I have it confirmed years after my wrestling career had ended from someone who was actually in those production meetings. Someone who went to bat for me that every time my name was brought up, it was quickly squashed back down. Maven then said Triple H was allegedly the person stopping those ideas from moving forward, and who was the one doing the squashing. Other than Triple H, he explained that when people suggested new directions for him, those pitches were allegedly dismissed because Triple H felt he was not ready. And Maven said, if people thought, hey, here's a good idea, here's a good direction that we can send Maven on, here's something that we think he can find success doing, it would be quickly diminished. He's not ready. He's not there yet. He needs a little bit more time, a little bit more seasoning. Maven admitted that Triple H may have not been wrong about him needing more experience, but he still believes others at a similar level receive stronger support. He said the situation hurt more because Triple H had influence with Vince McMahon. Maven said, and I'm not saying Triple H was wrong. He wasn't. I did need more time, and I wasn't ready. But I also know that there's been other people with the same skill level of me, and they did get that extra boost, that extra push. It's just hard to get that push when someone is constantly pulling you back, and that someone has the ear of Vince McMahon. Finding out after my WWE career had ended that what I initially thought was indeed true, it hurt and it bothered me for a while. So that's why if you ever see me taking what looks like pot shots at the man, that's probably my reasoning. That's definitely some of my reasoning behind it. I in no way, shape, or form blame Triple H for my career arc, but it just does hurt sometimes knowing that he indeed was weighing in, not on my behalf. End quote. So, Jerry, I'll let you start us off first about that. Oh, Jerry's not here. Aina, go ahead and take us away about that.
All right. So, okay. Now, Maven was never going to be a huge star. I mean, the best he did was a hardcore champion. I remember, thanks to The Rock assisting him against The Undertaker. Okay, yeah, he won the title. Or his big shock surprise when he eliminated The Undertaker in 2002 in that Royal Rumble. Okay, that was crazy. Okay, that was a special moment for him. So as time went on, he was still around. I didn't really see too much of him. Oh, excuse me. I didn't see too much of him around 2004 when around the 2004 Survivor Series with that with that 4-on-4 Survivor Series match, okay, we started seeing more of him. So the winning team would each get 1 week to run Raw and do all that fun stuff. But Maven was never really going to be realistically world champion. I think that was obviously just a way to get him on TV, just to give him something to do. From there, nothing materialized. Like, he did a segment with Simon Dean, and then my all-time favorite Stone Cold just kicked their asses. That was really it. Just nothing happened. He fizzled into thin air. Was Triple H correct in kind of holding him back a bit? Yeah. I mean, he still needed a lot of work. Like Maven in his early days, I can tell you, he just needed work. The best he could hope for was being a mid-carder. Maybe being Intercontinental Champion. Maybe a tag team champion. You never know. I would say that would be a good route for him. But apart from that, I think this is kind of the one situation where, okay, Triple H may have had to intervene. It was just one of those situations.
Yo, so, Brandon says, happy birthday, Brandon.
Here, let me unmute. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate it, man. Okay, I guess I'll throw my 2 cents here. Okay, this is where I feel like Triple H, because I know there's been many stories about has he really held people down, and many times he has gone behind people's backs. And if this is true, then what I got out of this was did Triple H at that time feel threatened by Maven? New guy on the block, TV time, did he feel threatened? It felt like he was going to squash him. That way, another young guy couldn't really rise up and possibly get more over than him. Could that be why? Because I find that just odd. Like, why Maven of all people? You would think Triple H would try to kind of reel in like a Booker T or a Rob Van Dam or a Kane, like one of the bigger names on the Raw brand at that time. So I feel like there's more that doesn't meet the eye here. I think maybe it's paranoia on Triple H's end. Unless Maven did something to Triple H that he didn't know about. I don't know, just something's up. That meets the eye. Hobo, your thoughts on this?
What's going on? Like, I just came back a minute ago.
Oh, so Maven was basically talking about how Triple H would shoot any ideas from down during the creative meetings.
Back when he was in WWE, right?
In WWE, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it could be Maven his ideas probably weren't good enough, but I mean, it could be possible Triple H was holding him down. But like with Triple H, like he holds down a lot of people. Like he even if there's a slight threat to him, he would hold you down. And I would think I don't think he should worry about Maven really. Like, let's be honest, he wasn't really going to amount to much. He wasn't anything really special, in my opinion. I mean, the only moment I remember him having was when he eliminated Undertaker. That's pretty much it. So I don't know if he would hold Maven down, but I think other wrestlers, yeah, Triple H definitely has some guilty, hands right there, but not just not to Maven, in my opinion.
If Jerry was here, he would actually have a good answer. Because when we were talking about this on the podcast, he was just like, "Yep, it's all about Maven. All to be Maven should be Maven. Maven should be world champion. Vote Maven."
The best he got was the hardcore championship. That's how important he was.
Maven should have got more. Maven. You have to understand, Maven is Maven. Go Maven.
He couldn't even get the tag titles, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Did he even get that? I don't recall.
No, he was just a hardcore champion. And
I remember the hardcore champion. I remember that.
Yeah, but he wasn't going to amount to anything. And like, if Vince wasn't interested, that tells a lot. That just says, sorry, pal. No titles for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was just a generic creator wrestler, in my opinion.
Yo,
Yeah,
Wayfair, what up, Wayfair? Like and subscribe, and happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, Wayfair. Appreciate it. All as well.
Yep.
Good. All right, I'll go to the next one here.
Oh, wait,
Wayfair.
can I say something about that?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
So Maven's a better YouTuber than he ever was a professional wrestler. And he knows
Agreed.
that. And I think he's too self-aware, but I also, got to take his word for it. Too Tough Tony's back. Welcome back, Too Tough Tony.
Sorry,
We're happy to have
Oh,
You're all
go ahead,
good.
Frank.
Did Vito ever show up?
Okay, he got back to me, so he thought it was tomorrow, like he misunderstood the day, so we're just working out when he can make an appearance.
Check the back time. He's a piece of shit.
he knew Tony was gonna be on here, so he's running scared.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah. Was on Russo's
And I
plan.
put his Philly cheesesteaks over.
Yo, so that was just all I was gonna say. But since Tony's back, I wanted to show you guys what I saw in Miami. And,
Yeah, he went to the Miami show in February.
Maybe I'll wait till Eric gets back so we can show these. But let's watch this Maven supercut really quick since we're talking about Maven right now, and he's saying Triple H was holding him back. And there could be some truth to that. He was never going to be world champion. I think he knows that too. But maybe Triple H was holding him back because Triple H is known for, having a clique and having his favorite, guys and pushing them.
Let me say something before you show that. Here's the thing, man. People who think they're main carders, they all might be a mid carder. They might be a curtain jerker. Sometimes you just go with what you got. Of course, we all want to be the main eventer. And like when I first started, I never got the main event. Now today I'm always in the main event, and I want the curtain jerk. So it's kind of like I don't know when you talk serious money like Maven's talking. Maybe I don't know, but do I think Maven was the main eventer, or for the main event? It all depends what the angle calls for, too.
Yeah.
Or if they could pull it off.
Yeah. That's just the thing. No.
That's just my opinion, though. You see what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we all have opinions. That's cool.
Yeah, he's a better YouTuber, and this is his catchphrase on YouTube. He's an entertainer, so we'll give him that.
Hey guys, Maven here in a clip right here. Right here? Right here.
Hey guys, Maven here. Hey guys, Maven here. Hey guys, Maven here. Hey guys, Maven here.
Hey guys, Maven here.
Hey guys, Maven here. Hey guys, Maven here. Hey guys, Maven here. Hey guys, Maven here.
Hey guys, no, that's just for YouTube.
Hey guys, Maven here. Obviously, we start all our videos that way.
Hey, shout out Chris Van Vliet, man.
Well, it's just Maven. You have to understand, Too Tough Tony. It's Maven. Go, Maven.
I got a question. Is his email, hey, it's maven.com?
It might be.
Hey, it's maven@gmail.com.
Yeah. Hey, it's Maven. Hey, it's Maven at gmail.com.
All his videos start like that, and
we were Jerry. Now that you're back, we were talking about Maven, so I already answered for you, saying Maven.
Oh yeah, after all, when you got a wrestler like Maven, I've always just been such a great wrestler. I did Tough Enough, and I was in the ring with Triple H, and everything was just Maven this and Maven that, Maven. I've always been the best Maven. I can always be Maven.
We got to mention the Undertaker put him over, let him eliminate him at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Well, the Under Maven, he did a pretty good job. He did a good job helping me out in the ring.
He probably carried his bags too.
He gave me a chance.
Yeah, Maven carry your bags.
Nice to meet you there, Maven. Nice to meet you.
We just all Maven.
I have a conspiracy theory.
Oh,
yeah.
He also carries Steve Austin's beer and Rock's bags and maybe Triple H's sledgehammer.
You mean Austin's cooler?
Yes.
Stone Cold Steve Maven. Stone Cold Steve Maven is going to drink a few Maven Weisers.
Hogan had Beefcake, and Beefcake apparently was Hogan's weed carrier. So I guess Maven could be Austin's beer carrier.
Happy Maven Day to you too, there, Brandon Maven.
All right.
Thank you.
Maven Day.
We got Tommy Maven. We got Too Tough Maven. The Paladin Maven.
Too Tough Maven.
The Maven of the Light is here with us.
Now where's the big Maven? I thought he was supposed to show up.
Well, there was a misunderstanding for the schedule as I'm working out when he can make an appearance. But
Big Vito Maven.
Big Vito Maven.
Tony was going to be here and he ran away.
What's up, Wendy? Shout out Wendy.
All right,
Hi, Wendy.
Okay, here's an interesting one here. Our good friend,
Wendy.
Uncle Eric Bischoff had to say.
The man who's constantly... Oh, excuse me, but I've managed to keep this in for 83 weeks. I mean, Too Tough Tony's got nothing on me, guys. I mean, 83 weeks of kicking WWE's ass. Give me a second. I feel much better now. Yeah, but still, though, I held that in for 83 weeks, Tony. You got nothing on me.
You just dropped Maven off.
Lady Cat. What's up,
Lady Cat?
Hey, Lady Cat. Or as Jared calls him, Eric Pissoff. Okay, so Eric Bischoff said wrestling companies are idiots if they listen to social media. So Eric is fully backing Nick Khan's stance on social media criticism, and he made it clear that people from the internet wrestling community shouldn't be taken seriously. So on his 83 Weeks podcast, Bischoff reacted to Khan saying WWE will never respond to social media criticism. Bischoff says he agrees with that approach because he has a very low opinion of online wrestling discourse. And this is what Bischoff had to say. Look, I think the internet wrestling community is like just as a whole, as a profile, one of the lowest forms of intellectual life on the freaking planet. These, not all of them, obviously. I've often said we have the smartest wrestling fans anywhere out there. At least listen to the show. But if you, and this is true across all different forms of social media, it's not exclusive to wrestling necessarily. But the voices in massing in social media across the board, not just wrestling, are the lowest form of intellectual life. The most uninformed people you could possibly pay attention to. The discourse, is so childish. It's like these people, for the most part, are outside of any real social circles, and the only people that will tolerate them are other people that are kind of as bad as they are when it comes to their outlook on life and the things that they need to get a reaction to and from. So I agree with Nick. It's the same reason I don't listen to social media across the board. It's not just wrestling. So I'm not just picking on wrestling fans. I'm just saying, why would anybody listen to freaking social media? If you do, you're an idiot. All right, end quote. So Tony, in your opinion, do you think? He's not here. Okay, Tommy, we'll go to you. He's right that the wrestling companies listen to social media, they're idiots, or do you think they should listen to a certain extent?
I mean, look, it's a new day. We're the new media. We're the new Rotten Tomatoes. You know, like the word of mouth of someone you follow on the internet can be more influential than somebody in Hollywood or, you know, the Nielsen ratings. You know, like kids, especially that are coming up, they don't give a fuck about Nielsen ratings. You know, the youth cares about what is Asmongold saying, what is PewDiePie saying. You know, well, PewDiePie's more my age, but like, you know what I mean? Like these influencers nowadays, they have a lot of following, and on social media, people have following, and you got to adapt to it. That's why I tip the hat to a lot of independent wrestling promotion to bring in social media influencers sometimes.
Hang up and then
Right. Hobo, your thoughts.
So yeah, I completely disagree. Completely disagree. I'm gonna mute Tony till he gets back because he's yelling at somebody.
Anyway, so you're asking me, right?
Oh, he's back. He's back.
All right. Anyways, I'm 50-50 on this. I do agree that some people on social media are morons. There's always going to be those people there. So, but the issue is like a lot of wrestling companies nowadays listen to, majority of them listen to like retards, really, like the loud minority, really, which unfortunate or majority. I don't know which one, frankly. So
minority is the least, majority is the most.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my brain's kind of fucked up for today. I'm not a morning person, so it's morning over here. Well, it was. But anyways, so they listen to the wrong people. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Like, they should listen to more guys like us, but unfortunately, they don't do that. They listen to people who just pretty much shill for them. That's also an issue, shilling. You know, they want to get that access.
Oh yeah, there's propagandists for sure.
So that's pretty much what like a lot of wrestling companies do nowadays. They just listen to the shilling and propaganda. So,
all right, Tony, let's get your thoughts. So, Bischoff saying wrestling companies are idiots if they listen to social media. Ask one of the boys, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like he's right, or do you think they can listen to them to a certain extent?
Well, here's the thing with me. You got to listen to your fans to understand how your product's doing, right? You know, because either they're going to like it or they're not going to like it. You know, and if they don't like it, they're going to go someplace else. And if they do like it, of course, they're going to stay. But then you got people who ride dicks, you know what I'm saying, and their own little crews. Oh, that's great. That's great. They don't want to tell somebody when it's bad, you know. So I get what he's saying, you know, because social media is good and it's bad, you know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of 50-50 on that, you know. You know, it's more good and bad. And that's what I'm saying. I'm 50-50 on that, you know. But like I said, you got dick riders. It could be the worst shit, but the motherfuckers will pump your head up. Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Even though you know it's shit, you know. And instead of being honest with them, you know, they'll rather suck their dick and tell them something fake.
Yeah,
instead of being honest.
Social media is a double-edged sword, pretty much.
Welcome back, Eric. Good to have you back, Eric.
Yeah, sorry, I took a minute.
All right, what'd you do? Go drop off a Maven?
Nah, I had to eat lunch before the
It's Eric Mavenstein.
Yeah, apparently, Eric, it's not my birthday, it's Maven Day. So every time I turn 32, 33, it's Maven Day, apparently.
And we're all Mavens, apparently.
Yeah.
It's nice hanging out here with Brandon Maven, Eric Maven, the Maven of the Light, Tommy Maven, the Maven Hobo, and Two Tuff Maven. And I'm just simply
there we go.
Hey, Eric, it's me, Maven.
Hey guys, I want to segue into something. I want to like get Tony's reaction to his own finishing maneuver. We were just
that's what Eric was talking about there for Eric left there.
Now that Eric's back, I can bring it.
Yeah, I can remove this. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, so
I saw it in person. This is
just pull it up a little bit. That's all you gotta do. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
You're good.
Yo, you remember this show in Miami, bro?
Let's see. It was me and Willie. Oh yeah, me and it was Facade and somebody else versus me and Willie, right?
Yeah, it was Facade and I think the Tarzan of Florida or something.
Tarzan. Tarzan Duran.
Yeah. I love that dude. He's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, but that's the Flaming Fist. Boom.
Like, I gotta ask, like, how did you come up with that?
Well, my friend used to do a flaming karate chop, Rolling Hard. He used to work for IWA Mid-South for Ian Rotten, and he passed away. And so, you know how any wrestling move works. You know, when somebody steals something, they make it their own. And So I came up to flaming punch. You know, he would do a flaming karate chop.
Damn.
And every time I do it, it's like paying homage to Roland, you know, and God rest his soul. You know, he was a good friend. Lenny was a good friend of mine. And, you know, I just thought that to keep him alive in my world, because every time I do it, I think about him, you know, and, you know, plus I got a cool finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a cool ass finisher for sure.
Oh, dude.
So yeah, US beans ain't real without alcohol in it.
Yeah, no problem, man. You can come on up. I'll be out your way.
I mean, that's like the one thing I just really like about JCW shows is like you
Oh,
can just
hold on
tell
one second, guys.
having a good time. You're good.
You were saying, Eric?
I was gonna say, like, that's the one thing I love about JCW shows. Like, you could just straight up tell, like, everyone there is just having a really good time.
Oh, down, yeah. And what I like about the Juggalos that go there too, they don't try to hijack the shows. They go there having a good time as well.
Everybody, even the wrestlers, are having a good time.
But you're not gonna see this at WWE, bro.
Oh fuck no.
No, you'll never see this in WWE.
No, not even close. I
get all DCW vibes from this.
See, that's what I love about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Now,
when we had Tony on the show last.
What'd you say now?
It reminds me of Attitude Era of ECW vibes. Especially
Yeah. That's what a lot of people say, you know. And you know, it's like the new age ECW. And look, we got Joe Garther, you know, and we got a lot of different people that's jumping aboard, and you know, it's one of the hottest things right now, you know, and we're just gonna ride this tidal wave and see what we can do.
Oh yeah, 100%. And like what I was saying before you got disconnected, and then I had to go grab lunch. One of the things that I've learned working backstage with Exodus a lot, and now just kind of working in the industry more, is, and this will kind of, I guess, go into like what Eric Bischoff said. I'm kind of like 50-50 because like you do have to listen to your fans. You got to listen to the feedback you get from them because they are the one. Their fans are the bread and butter. That's how you keep the lights on. Now, the other thing is that when you have something like an AEW and you have someone like a Tony Khan, who is the booker, that's when things start to get a little lost. Like, the reason why I can't really watch AEW in general nowadays is because I'll more so be yelling of why in the fuck are there 30 false finishes within like a 3-minute time span? And it's just stuff like that doesn't make sense to me. And
appreciate you, man.
Yep.
Like that doesn't make sense to me. And then also I feel like they don't really understand how to do proper build in a show either. Like, because for example, I remember Tommy, we were watching, what was it, Double or Nothing?
Yeah.
And literally every single match, it was like either 16 minutes or 20 minutes or 25 minutes or longer. And it's like, I mean, from what I've watched and from what I can understand, I feel like, you know, the first couple of matches, those should be like build up to get the crowd going, get the energy pumping. And then like later on into the show, that's when you want to do like the long game.
Broadway,
yeah. Well, that makes you want to know who's aged in their matches. You know, you see what I'm saying? Or are they just getting out there calling their own shit? You know?
I think it's a hybrid of the two, in my opinion, from what you see in the ring. I think it's a hybrid. Because you would think it was like an Arn Anderson or a Tony Blanchard or a Jake Roberts. They're not calling that stuff. Not my bets.
Well, no, and they're old school too. And then you got this new school kids. You know, they think it's cool to do 50 million spots and then finish with a schoolboy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they just don't tell a right story, like you said, Eric. You know, it's they're doing too much shit before somebody catches up. Like, let's just say they do 5 things, 5 fucking falsies or 5 fucking spots. By the time somebody fucking in their brain processes the second fucking move they did, they're already on their 5th move. You see what I'm saying? So, And then them using everybody else's finishers for falsies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is that their argument is always, well, we try to attract a niche market and we're trying to do this. And it's like, okay, yeah, we get that. But just because you're trying to attract that niche market doesn't mean you can't go back to the basics. Like
Right.
just because you're trying to attract like the hardcore market or like the hardcore wrestling fan market. I mean, hardcore wrestling fans love a good story. Like they will spend their hard-earned money on a really, really good story. I mean, right now, like Brendan was saying earlier, I mean, right now, even though to some people it'd be like, what the fuck do you mean that it's a storyline with zombies addicted to cocaine? And it's like, wait, hold on, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, you got to see it.
It's like you gotta see it to understand why it's so good. Like, like me personally, like I said, I genuinely look forward to Barnabas's crash outs now every single episode because it's funny. Because literally, I think it was last week when he was taking them to rehab, and he's like, "All right, let me make sure you're all checked out." Wait, what's that in your pocket? Why do you have a bag of cocaine? And I just died laughing. And I love the whole storyline, and it's like something like that wouldn't work in modern day WWE. It wouldn't even work in AEW if I'm being completely honest.
Right.
And the thing is that you guys just pull off these characters that are really good. And then Mosh Pit Mike is probably one of my favorite characters that you guys have out there, mainly because of the fact that every single time he comes out, he's not the same guy.
Yeah, he's somebody different. Yeah, somebody different.
Somebody different. As for the outbreak, Tony, because it didn't happen yet when we had you last. How did you and Willie Mack not crack up when the outbreak were doing the drinking, your car?
Actually, I gave him the spots. I gave him the spots on a lot of that stuff, But they're so fucking good. Them kids, I can't put them over enough. Abel and Jackson, yeah. Abel and Jackson are so fucking good. They're so fucking humble that them guys will do good. You know what I'm saying? And they're the hottest thing right now, all in wrestling, independent wrestling. And they're getting booked all over the place. Everybody, I had them on my show down there at Grindhouse. And I had 3 or 4 fucking promoters come to my show so they could see them. And then they got booked, through these guys, and they're the hottest shit right now. They was like, well, we had to come see them for ourselves, and I was like, yeah, they're good, man. They're humble and they're good kids.
Yeah,
absolutely. I have a lot of respect for those guys. Like when I was getting back into JCW, when Vince came aboard, at first, I will admit, I thought it was a little too cheesy, but the more I was watching them, I gained a lot of respect for them because they committed to the bit. You don't see that in modern wrestling.
When
these kids, they're committed to the bit and they do a great job playing the characters.
Well, when they was down in Memphis wrestling, they're both from Memphis, and when they was in Memphis wrestling, they used to do a vampire gimmick.
Oh, okay.
And then when Joe seen them, he came up with a zombie gimmick for them. And then we put Barnabas with them, and it just. Them guys are 100%. Hey, listen, when you're walking around in the back, they're walking around everything all fucking night long. That's what they're doing. They're in their gimmick.
Yeah, Vince was saying that too. Like when you talk to them, they're in character, and Barnabas has to be their translator basically to Vince.
Yeah. Eric, you was just at the show. Did you see him walking around out of character?
I don't even think they were there in Columbus.
Oh, maybe they wasn't there. Shit. Hell, I don't know. I don't even know if I was there. I don't even know if I was there. Fuck.
No, you were there. I have pictures of you, so I physically you were there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there was a dispensary right down the road. So
right.
Beforehand. But I was gonna say, now I'm curious for the July show. Like when I'm taking photos of them, am I gonna be like, okay, stand over here? Okay.
No, for real. For real though, Eric. That's how they probably will be. I'm dead serious.
I love it. It's gonna be.
They stay in character. You can watch them walk around, and I can hear somebody grunting behind me, and I turn around, it's them. You know what I'm saying? We're in the back, and there ain't nobody around us, but you can just hear
the segment of not this recent episode, but last week when they're in the kitchen, and there's Jackson sniffing the cooking powder and the baking soda, and he's like crashing down in the kitchen and dumping like last night's episode, they're dumping baby powder on their nose.
Yeah.
Smoking crack, siphoning gas. I would love him to see him on shrooms or acid. I think zombies on acid would be fucking
Let them try all the drugs.
I was gonna say their characters are like, we want all the drugs.
They took Mark Roberts' blood pressure pills. And they went to the announce table and they give him pills. Like, here, fuck off, leave me alone. Here, take my pills.
Dude, those are the other ones I was gonna say. Joe Dombrowski and Mark Roberts. I love them. They're so much fun to work with.
Listen, I'll tell you what, Joe Dombrowski is probably one of the best in the business right now. You know, he is a walking encyclopedia.
Yeah.
You can ask him anything about any wrestling anywhere in the United States or any country. He knows the answer.
I'll have to pick his brain the next time I see him.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. He's got wisdom in wrestling.
Heck yeah.
With how he does his commentary, the vibe I get from him, like, and I didn't know this guy until I got back into JCW. He gives me JR vibes, like Jim Ross.
Yeah.
Like, he calls certain actions and moments in the ring and the segments.
100% agree.
Not like how commentators, talking back to WWE for a second, I go Joe Dombrowski, Mark Roberts, and what's the other guy, Zach and Miko, they show emotion. Like, they're invested in the product. You can hear the emotion in their voice.
Well, that's what happens when you have an ESPN commentator go and do wrestling.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, that's the thing when somebody knows their product. You know,
as invested in it, and to me, it's refreshing as a fan to hear investment commentators, invested in the angles.
Right.
Leave it there until we get through, and then we'll pick it all up.
I was gonna say,
let's get everything involved.
Working in this industry, I kind of feel like it has to be something that you're
personally get them when we're done.
In order for it to actually work, because if
we'll
it's
get them when we're done.
Like, oh well, it's a job, I get paid, blah blah blah, it's not going to work out in your favor. And another thing that I think is a problem nowadays, especially on the indie scene, is that people pay too much attention to what's going on online, and then they wonder about how much shit that they have to talk in order to try to get somebody's attention. And that right there, I feel like kills people's careers so quickly. And I just see people that do nothing but hop on Facebook. I'm going to go on my 10-minute rant for today, and I'll probably go on another rant about 5 hours later. But at the same time, you got no bookings, you aren't doing anything like training wise, and literally you're just sitting there typing away at, like the keyboard warrior you are. And
I'll be right back, guys.
I'm not necessarily trying to talk shit by saying that, but I feel like that's like one of the biggest detriments to a lot of people in the industry, like in a whole, like not just wrestlers, but like anybody that's trying to get in the industry. Just like, worry less about what's going on. I mean, obviously if it's something serious, that's different, but like just worry about you, worry about what you're doing, worry about how you're doing, worry about how you are presenting yourself to other people. And if people worried more about that and less about what everyone else was doing, I feel like people would progress a lot quicker. That's just my but
that I agree.
With that being said, though, I have another question. So, Tony, you've been around for quite some time. Like, you've been in the industry now for close to 3 decades, if not longer.
Yeah. Father Time. They call me Father Time sometimes.
So, that feeling.
Of all the things that you've done and all the places that you've traveled, where would you say has been not necessarily the craziest, but like the most memorable?
There's 2 places, Japan and Australia.
Okay.
Australia was very pretty. The nightlife was really good in Australia. And Japan was like my home away from home. And,
no, that's cool.
I spent almost 10 years there. So,
I could just picture Tony in an Australian bar with some kangaroos just hanging out. You got to go to the next round there, Tony. All right, mate.
Bring me that kangaroo. Aussie.
Yeah. You gonna box a kangaroo, Tony?
Yeah.
Any of y'all got any more? Any of y'all got any questions for
that kangaroo gave me 2 blows to the head.
How about kangaroos?
I got a question for Tony.
Fight a kangaroo.
Hey, what you got, Jerry?
Hey, I liked Australia, but I didn't like Vegemite.
We started way too many times, mate. It's crazy.
Crikey.
Hey, Chris. All right, Jerry, you say you had a question there for Tony?
Yeah. And all of your title wins, Tony, which one's most memorable?
Man. That is a good question. I would, man. You know what? Probably my first time one was in BBW, Bad to the Bone Wrestling. And,
Okay.
you know, I felt like I was a solidified wrestler then, you know, and that was probably my most memorable one because my very first one.
Okay.
The Bad to the Bone was where I first started out, you know.
That was like the first promotion you worked for?
Yeah, my first promotion I worked for. You know, it was in Kentucky. I don't know if you guys remember J.C. Bailey.
I've heard the name. I'm not familiar with the individual.
Yeah, he's a real big time deathmatch wrestler. His dad used to run a promotion, and I used to work for his dad when JC was a kid, and it was for his dad, Joe Bailey. So that was probably it, man. Bad to the Bone Wrestling, BBW.
All right. Anyone else would like to ask him anything?
Yeah. I'll ask him a question.
Go ahead, Anna. Floor starts.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Tony. Which arena is the most famous you've
Sound
ever
like a
wrestled
robot
in?
right now. Hold on.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
Huh?
Hey, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I was just saying there, Tony. Where is the most famous arena you've wrestled in?
Oh, wow. I wrestled in the Red Brick Building in Japan.
It doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Right. No, I got you. The ECW arena. I wrestled Arena Mexico. That's probably about the 3 top ones, you know.
Nice.
That's from Hurricane Hall, though, right?
Yeah, Corrigan Hall, too. You know, the thing what I liked about Corrigan Hall, where they built the fucking, where they built the house inside there, was a house death match. And we got to fight inside the house, inside Corrigan Hall. It was crazy.
That's cool, man.
See, I always wanted a piece of the Sportatorium.
Yeah.
In Texas.
Yeah, that's a famous wrestling arena. Another famous one, too, is the Big Apple, MSG, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. We got to try to get a JCW show at MSG. That'll be lit.
Well, you know, I did the one in New York. What was the name of it? I went there for GCW.
Hammerstein Ballroom?
Hammerstein.
Yeah, the old Hammerstein.
Yeah, because they ran that not too long ago, I think, right? Or a couple years ago, I
Hammerstein.
Yeah,
that was a nice. That was a nice place too. You know.
Yeah, it's really, really nice too. One of the nicer arenas. Does anyone else like to ask him anything here?
Yeah, I'll shoot. How many 2 Tough Tonys to kill a gorilla?
What?
It sounded like a robot again.
Oh shit! Are we back? We good?
Go ahead, try it again. Yeah.
How many 2 Tough Tonys to fight 1 gorilla? Oh, we're getting buffering.
Oh, I think we just lost him.
I think Gorilla attacked him.
Yeah, the gorilla heard what he was saying and attacked.
I heard you talking shit, Tommy.
Yeah. Well, what the hell am I going to tell Vince now? He asked me, hey, what the hell happened to one of my guys?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's in the hospital right now.
Yeah,
Vito did it.
Yeah, he sent the gorilla after him.
Yeah, probably a silverback though.
I think his signal's not the best.
He's outside, so
Yeah.
Call this Eric, so we'll wait there. Okay, so as for Vito while we're waiting, okay, so Vito did misunderstand. He thought I meant tomorrow. So I'm trying to work out if he can come next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Vito?
Yeah.
Vito was supposed to be, but he thought I meant tomorrow, not today. So there's just a short little misunderstanding. So I'm working out
I could see.
our rescheduling here. Just to give you guys up to date here.
Yeah, would it be nice though to have a talk with Vito though?
Oh, he's a blast, dude. He's a fucking blast. But especially if you get both as in character and not in character. We got both.
Yeah.
And I guess Tony will come back here. Because I know original. Well, let's just say a few of us have plans around the time he proposed. That's why I asked if he can do next week. Okay, so Wendy is saying, Jerry, share images I made for you, or I guess Paladin, do you have some as well?
Oh, jeez. Is it
images?
The AI images she made.
Yeah, probably for Grok though. Yeah.
Oh
God.
So
no free promos around here. $5 promos.
Oh, that's what it takes for the pot there.
Yeah, Tommy needs his pot money.
Yeah.
He can't get high without weed.
Tommy High Halter.
Here, I'll get another topic here. Give me a second. Waiting for the share screen to load.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about not too long ago with Tony, but let me just take on it. So Bischoff was ripping the WWE late storyline with Brock and over a missing story. And I 100% agree with Eric here. I read this.
Yeah.
So Eric says,
I did too.
A match that I don't care about because none of it makes sense. The first one didn't make sense. The second one didn't make sense. Well, the first one made sense, but the second one didn't make sense. There was no story. There was no setup. There was no why. You know, people talk about how great storylines are, and, you know, it is subjective. Everybody's got different opinions. But for me, if a story at any given time doesn't either answer the question why or provoke you to try to figure out why a character is embarking on a certain journey or destination or goal, then you're not really interested. Brock got beat. He had tears in his eyes. I believed him. He took off his stuff, left it in the ring. All of Dane started his signature goodbye, and he came back. Why? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh, doesn't it? Well, then neither does the match that follows the lack of why. Right on the money. And therefore, neither with a rubber match, if indeed there is one. Unless somewhere along the line somebody tells me why he took his stuff off and left it in the ring and then jumped back into the ring without an explanation, there's got to be a reason why. It doesn't even have to be that good. Just give me something to believe in this much, and then maybe, but without it. It's just It's just like the moving pieces around on the chessboard or on the checkerboard that doesn't really set anything up. That doesn't really matter. But you're moving checkers around, so there's that. That's where Conrad was talking about what Eric had to say. I agree with Eric 100%. This is where I respectfully, Eric here, I disagree with Monkey with the storyline. There is no angle. It's just match. If they were, and this is where I agree with you people that said they could turn Unreal into a storyline. Haven't Rob revealed, yeah, I was going to quit, but they need me. They paid me a lot of money to come back. And not only I'm coming back for the money, but I'm coming back to avenge that loss. Okay, then at least there's a redemption storyline there. Make it have some meaning to it.
Again, if I'll hit this home, if Unreal was like more of a reality TV show instead of all the crap they were doing, I'd have truck with this. Or, yeah, there could be something in there where Brock was frustrated. He went behind closed doors and said, "You know what, Herder? Fuck you. I'm out of here. Besides, I can just go back to my Reggie." You know, he just fucks off into the...
That's not even how Brock Lesnar talks.
It's an impression. It doesn't have to be real. God, Eric. Oh, it's everything with Eric. It has to be perfect. Oh, la-di-da.
Oh, no.
I'm Mr. Eric, and everything has to be perfect, and I have to dance around.
Tonight, folks, in Columbus, Ohio, it's the Irish Judge match. It's Allison versus Eric.
Wait, who else did we lose?
Oh, Chris.
Tony go.
Well, I guess Tony's got connection issues. Anyway,
Tony's gone. Chris is gone.
Okay, Eric, we'll go to your thoughts on Eric saying that like it doesn't matter. Like there's no story. You gotta have the what and the why.
Yeah,
For to mean anything. And I agree with Bischoff. That's one hand which I will agree with him on. He's not wrong.
He's not. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I just had something pop up on my bank randomly, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Your OnlyFans subscription?
What? Not my fucking some fucking fee on my personal account because I didn't have direct deposits or anything. Anyway,
Gotcha.
what was it that Bischoff said?
Okay, he was talking about how there's no storyline in the Brock and Oba feud, nothing to really set up the second match, and the third match is not really going to mean anything because there's just nothing to get people invested. You got to get people invested in the what, the who, and the why.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's completely right because there's not really I mean, we know the who, and it's more so, I guess, him coming back because he embarrassed me, and now I must avenge my hot wife. I don't know, but that's kind of the thing is that he already retired at WrestleMania, and now like everyone's kind of confused as to what the fuck exactly is going on.
Okay, for the next person, okay, Wendy, I got your photo. We all know June's Pride Month, so this is the picture Wendy wanted me to show to our audience of Jerry.
Oh, fuck.
Oh!
He's very proud of that image. Let's just say that.
My bad.
Damn!
Emotional damage.
Jesus.
Is this what you're doing your private
Your
life,
emotional damage for Jerry. Jesus.
So there you go. I told Wendy I would play that for her. Okay, so back to the half-ass format. All right, Jerry, your thoughts on Bischoff's comments about the Brock Oba feud? Oh, and by the way, I think Eric will agree with this comment.
Hey, Jerry's being who he wants
What's
to be.
the comment?
Okay?
My eyes. My eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry,
God.
keep your pictures private, please. No one wants to see it.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy. All right, Jerry, take away your thoughts on Bischoff's comments about the.
Much as it pains me to say it, I mean, Bischoff is. I'm sorry, piss off. He's spot on. Much as it pains me to say it, because I mean, I watched. I got into the hype of Brock and Obi at WrestleMania, and was like, okay, a squash match. Wow,
That's
real
honestly
exciting.
I was pissed about that.
We'll talk about that in a second. Go ahead.
And then when he retired, I thought maybe he might have had a real life injury because he does have some medical issues. So I bought into that. And then when he came back and F5'd his ass all over the place, and then they set up what was it? Clash in Italy, wasn't it? Where they had the rematch?
Yeah.
And that was a little more entertaining, especially the F5 through the table. That was pretty graphic. It was decent, but now how do you stretch it out until SummerSlam? Because they're going to have it at SummerSlam. Because you got 2 months to go. What the hell are you going to do? Because the only thing I can think of is I know Obi's got that semifinal at King of the Ring with Dime Dick Mysterio, and I'm guaranteeing it. I'm guaranteeing that Obo's going to be beating the hell out of Mysterio, and then you're going to hear dun 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 dun. And then Lesnar will come out on the edge of the stage and he'll egg him on. And Obi will jump out of the ring and go after him and he'll get counted out.
Yep.
And I'll set up
or
match.
Lesnar will show up out of the crowd and attack Mysterio and get Obi disqualified and cost him the King of the Ring.
That's true because I think he's still in it as of now. All right.
Yeah, Obi's in it. He's got a semifinal match with the dime-sized Dick Mysterio. So,
well, speaking of dime-sized Dick Mysterio, Wendy feels a little bad. She feels guilty of doing that picture, so I have to present this one instead.
Oh God,
is that better? No one's blind in their eyes. Eric, is this better for you?
My eyes!
Jerry actually looks blind in that picture.
It's got a cane.
Actually, I do have a cane just like that.
Well, I have a regular cane. All right, Hobo, your thoughts on Bischoff's comments about the Brock and Oba angle?
Well, I agree. I agree to an extent. I don't really know what they're really feuding about. It just Brock was going after Seth in the beginning of the WrestleMania build-up, and then all of a sudden Oba just came out of nowhere. Really didn't really build up to why he's attacking him, unless they did a promo on it and I missed it, which I probably would have because I don't watch really modern WWE. I just watch the old stuff. Yeah, well, thank you for Jerry for suffering for us.
Yeah,
the only wrestling I watch now is JCW. Thanks, Brendan, by the way.
You're welcome.
So I really don't know what's the whole feud about. Like, did they ever talk about it?
I don't. Like, I watch modern WWE. I watch JCW Lunacy Thursday.
I probably should ask Jerry this question. Did they ever have like a promo at like battle with each other or anything?
Just during the contract signings for WrestleMania.
Did Oba explain the reason why he's going after Brock?
He never really said. He just.
Yeah, this is not thought out of
all he wants. All he admitted, he just wants the best competition, and he was just like, I expect more out of Lesnar. Well, he got it, and now we're going to have this third matchup, and here's the key: who are they going to allow to win? Is Lesnar willing to take an L in his hometown in the second biggest event in WWE, calendar year?
Yeah, this is not built up probably.
Yeah.
Way. They're damned when they do, and they're damned when they don't. Like Oba, in my opinion, he's cooled off. They cooled him off already. They dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Like
Big time.
People were getting behind him. He squashes Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
This is where Bischoff has said this, and I always agree with him. You guys strike when the iron's hot. Look what he did with Goldberg. The iron was hot.
Yeah.
Just have him destroy everybody and stuff. Don't have him lose to Brock Lesnar so soon.
That's why I feel like they already killed him. Or I would say quite killed them, but they're on their way. They cooled them off.
Oh yeah, big time.
In my opinion.
And there's another issue is they also overdid the finisher too much with Brock Lesnar with the 7 F5s.
Yeah, 7 F5s, including one to a table.
You're making Oba a little too strong right there.
Well, I think it kills the F5 because it should take one. Like if this shit were real, I'm a Borg Club event, sir. If this shit were real, one and you're done. Maybe two.
And then
your killing move. Like when Cody did that fucking cage match with Solis Okoye, if you guys remember last year, he did 5 crossroads. 5 in one match. He put one guy down. I'm sorry, that kills the move. Like
I can see.
Especially when a guy with Solis Okoye of all people.
Maybe even 3 if you're an evenly matched opponent. If it's spaced out.
Like Undertaker Kane, WrestleMania 14. If they, that's where I agree with Justin 100%. We all can spam your finisher, automatically kills it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does. In a heartbeat here.
The finishing move should be the most dangerous move in your arsenal. It should always be like,
and then
it should always be a guaranteed 1, 2, 3. Not all the time, but guaranteed, mostly.
Yeah. See, another case in point, when Lesnar put the, what do you call that, the Kimura lock on him?
Yeah.
And Obi actually powered out of it and turned it into a bear hug.
Well,
here was Lesnar's look. And I'm like, yep, there we go. Now you're killing him off at the same time.
Well, again, when they were at WrestleMania, obviously, I talked about this in the podcast, should have been 15 minutes of a good fight.
Yeah.
Always really on top of them, okay? And the next thing that happens is, out of nowhere, Brock Lesnar hits his F5. He is completely exhausted from hitting it because he had to expend so much energy. He literally collapses on Obafemi, gets the 3 count. But he's still making Oba look strong because, Oba gave him everything he had, and he had to use just a desperation F5 to win.
Yeah.
So then by match number 2, you could say that Oba has learned from his mistakes, is to not let up.
Yeah, he's starting to counter more of his moves.
Yeah, he's starting to understand how Lesnar attacks, how Lesnar likes to ensure that he's in his comfort zone. And so Oba, for this match in Clash in Italy, he is more prepared. He is ready. And then this is how he's going to get the win. He'll kind of reverse the momentum on Brock, and then he'll hit his fall from grace finisher 1, 2, 3. And then it's like it's kind of like he's standing over him, and then he just goes, "Now we're even." And then he could just come out the next night in Raw and say, "I'll see you down the road," which could give a hint that I'll see you at SummerSlam.
It's going to be SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And like I said, we got over 2 months. How are you going to keep this hot without them wrestling each other?
It should be like more out of the ring segments, like fighting the backstage at least or something.
Or show training. Like, how hard can it be to show Brock training at a gym?
Yeah.
Pretending the punching bag is Oba, and he calls the punching bag Oba.
Yeah, there you go. You could, you could show him footage of bench pressing Heyman. I mean, that would be something.
Yeah,
you could see him, maybe like lifting really heavy stuff. Like Lesnar is really training hard. Yeah.
I'm getting the picture.
He could be lifting his manager, or or he could be, he could, be, say, bench pressing like over 1,000 pounds if he can, which I believe he can.
Yeah, it could be similar like The Rock and Brock Lesnar and their build up to SummerSlam. They're talking about their workouts they're doing and how important this match is to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like workout vignettes or workout promos, they work really well when it comes up to a big fight feel, because then you get to see them sort of in a different element when they're not wrestling. They're training, they're doing like, say, cardio, they're doing weights, they're doing like different like stretches.
And walruses.
Paul,
what about
the wise walrus?
Yeah. Yeah.
My name is Walrus Heyman.
Walrus.
No. Heyman. Or Paulina Heyman. Remember, he has a vagina. He's a bitch.
Paulina Heyman.
Yep. Or I got these. We got a new look / update on our favorite guy that I want to say favorite. We just like to talk shit about him. Meltzer Magoo's hair update.
Oh dear God!
My lips, your haircut.
So I'm a nice guy, from Russo's brand. Show to patreon.com /RussoTWC. This is his. This was this past Monday. Look at that hair.
Let me see.
Shave your head, bald, Meltzer.
Your hair is
he
needs bad.
to
Jesus Christ!
Jesus.
Yeah, he definitely.
What the hell?
My grandfather had a fuller head of hair on his deathbed.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
My grandfathers, God rest their souls, had more hair than Dave Meltzer. Okay.
Yeah.
My balls have more hair than Dave Meltzer does. Jesus Christ.
Right, same here with my grandparents. Yeah, I would say with Meltzer, he definitely needs a haircut for sure, though.
He just needs to shave your head.
Shave it off, shave it. Yeah,
I have the perfect chaser, something to clean our palates of this fucking filth. Get this shit off my screen, Brendan.
Wait, you don't want to see you, Rachel.
That's nice.
Who is that from?
I think about
Excuse me, there is an educational program here.
Yeah,
and you guys are ruining it. God. When it's something educational, you guys have to ruin it. See, look at that! Look at that amazing training.
The only thing I'm learning from here is that
I better just take these.
Now that's work rate right there.
Yeah, for sure.
5 stars, no, 15 stars out of 5.
Well, that's Dave. Dave will only say that if he was straight. But he's not.
Justin, you should have one here.
Yeah, it should be in the
I'm
chat.
just gonna
Right?
drop one in the group chat just in case anyone.
Yeah, don't worry. I got it. I got it. I'll send him the link.
Okay.
Is Justin outside, by the way?
Justin wants to join. Oh, okay, I'm straight. Yeah, you should have an invite there, Justin. Okay, I'll get the next one here. But yeah, that is Meltzer's current hair. Oh, let me.
Oh, geez.
Stage here.
Yo, JT, what up?
Hey, Justin.
How's it going?
Good, my friend. How about you?
Hello, my
Justin!
most trusted knight.
Happy birthday, Brendan.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday, Brendan.
Thank you. Tristan, Justin, I'm sure I got my birthday. My folks got me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
JC Dub. JC Dub.
Yeah.
Your lordship does request that you be careful with your sword, JT.
Alright, I'll get the next.
Though, of course, my most trusted knight is, of course.
Okay, so this is the last one I have here for topics here.
All right.
I don't want
Bro!
Okay, so my boss, my friend, calls out WWE creative over lack of accountability for ratings decline. So Vince and Coach are calling out WWE's creative system, and they don't think enough people are being held responsible when ratings or fan interest drop. While speaking on the Coach and Bro show, Coachman asked whether WWE creative is directly affecting the ratings right now. Russo didn't hesitate and said the answer is obvious based on the feedback he gets every day. So this is what Coach had to say. They have nothing to do with creative. These young kids that they bring in, or you have a Brian Lawrence who left with The Rock to run his company, all the meat and potato guys like Michael Hayes, the Bruce Pritchards, the Ed Koskis, they're still there. Coach also brought up Road Dogg, suggesting he may have become the scapegoat while others avoided blame.
Yeah.
He questioned whether Road Dogg was let go because he pushed back on creative decisions, which he did. Unreal.
Yeah.
And one guy that was just a recent scapegoat, Road Dogg, and he comes out all of a sudden with every week that goes by, he's looking like a baby face at everybody else. Did he get let go because he was the one that was pushing back on creative? It looks that way to me. The Vince dived in. Now he's talking about when him and Vince McMahon started to work together. I told Vince that if I do not increase your numbers, I expect to be fired. It's that simple. This is my job. This is what you're telling me I need to do. If you don't accomplish that, you need to get rid of me and go on to the next person. They have not gone to the next person since I left there. You got to remember, I left there in 1999, and that's when Stephanie moved in with Triple H. When I left, that's when they moved in. So we've been talking about this one-trick pony for 27 years now. And I know we all talked about this before. It does come to the point where you need new blood to come in and mix it up with fresh ideas, and they can maybe look at things different and outside of the bubble.
Yeah, I know. That's definitely for sure. Like hell though, like even us, even us though, we could take like a stab though at creative though in WWE.
All right.
Oh, I definitely
hear me
will.
out. Hear
I
me
will.
out. Hear me out. We put Obafemi in a match against Gator.
Yes, we get Fader
against a gator.
Like an alligator.
Alligator.
Yes, like an alligator.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll definitely bring views.
Thank you,
That's for
thank
sure.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how Obo will survive.
Yeah, nothing is more prestigious, baby, than the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, baby.
I kind of want to see
wristwatches, baby.
I kind of want to see Oba do the fall from grace to an alligator. That'd be kind of funny.
And give Oba his wristwatch.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
not gonna have any wrist. He's not gonna have any wrist, Justin. The alligator ate his wrist.
Go ahead, Paladin.
I would actually love to see Obafemi and a kangaroo fight. Now, this is what, well, now, a red kangaroo in Australia They can grow up to 10 feet long, like 10 feet in height, and they can weigh up to 200 pounds. They're like bodybuilders. When you see them flex, they look like fucking bodybuilders. It's like they just went into an Outback gym and they got ripped instantly. And like, but the most unique thing they do, right, is during mating season, they actually box each other. They will literally start hopping over and they literally just take jabs at each other until one of them gives up and says, yeah, you can have the female.
Yeah, like, I'm out, peace.
Now, but here's the most psychotic thing they do, right? So when the kangaroo is being chased by a predator, it goes into a large body of water. So when the predator decides to go after the kangaroo will use its bulky weight to drown it, to drown its predator. So it's like it's like you have just committed first-degree murder. You have just turned the tables on something that wanted to eat you.
Well, you see, Palladian, in the wildlife world, there is no such thing as law. It's survival of the fittest.
Of course, I'm just over exaggerating, but on top of that, the kangaroo can move up to 70 kilometers an hour. That is feckin' fast.
That is very funny. Well,
where did Tony go? I wanted to ask him to fight a kangaroo.
I love that. That's awesome.
Kangaroo.
Keep that one again. Okay,
I'm telling you, it's because you asked you asked how many it would take to fight a gorilla, and then the gorilla overheard you, and now it's pissed, and now he's fighting a fucking gorilla.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get called a Vince, like, bro, where's my Too Tough Tony draw? And I'm gonna get so much.
Are you sure it's not Mickey Knuckles?
Oh no, that's Vito. That's Vito.
Yeah, no, that's for Vito.
Yeah, not for Tony.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now, Eric, speaking of first-degree murder, okay, two things. Okay, so what would it sound like? Because it's my birthday, I'm pulling the birthday card on this. What would it sound like if Dominic Mysterio was trying to fight a kangaroo?
Oh, God. I don't even know.
Well,
Hey, look at you, you little bastard! You will not take my chicken nuggets, or you won't have a boxing match. Let's make it toy gloves on. I'll go to you, Lucky Balboa. You take that. Oh no! Oh my face! My beautiful face! Oh, my terrible chicken nuggets!
That's a padded cell for Paladin.
That was good. I asked Eric, I'm a big fan of his Dominic impression. It always pops the voice Tony again. So take it away. How about him trying to talk to a kangaroo that stole his chicken fingers?
Hey, listen here, you kangaroo. Those are my chicken tendies. They were given to me by my wife. They were given to me by wife who you give them back to me. Oh, no. And
you warrior like a sailor. Right, come up here, dude, you little shit.
You kangaroo can talk?
Yeah, of course I can talk, mate. This is Australia. Anything can happen. I mean, besides our horses' wildlife. Yeah, you're saying it all.
I get my chicken tendies back, though?
Oh jeez! If it were like, I would say if it were something like Kangaroo Jack, though, then I would probably believe
that movie Kangaroo Jack. It's underrated.
Yeah.
I got a mini game for my impromptu topic here, and Tommy, let's start with you. Give me your best Dave Meltzer impression.
Ooh, Video Maker's the best wrestler in the world, and he and I like to do like butthole cleaning type matches. Yeah, 5 freaking stars, no, 10 stars. We even shove our swords up our anuses, and it feels so good.
Dang! I like to hear you. Yeah, big.
Yeah, come on, kitty, dude. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a bubble fun.
Let's have a pajama party with pillow fights.
Y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it, bro.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna have a pajama party. We're gonna watch Dynamite.
Tony, how are you doing?
Tony Butty, Tony Butty, though.
Okay, no, it's what it looks like.
Butty, why you have 2 naked men in your bedroom there, Butty? And why the hell does have a Minecraft store in the top?
We're just playing Minecraft, Dad.
We're just playing Minecraft, Dad. It's not gay.
That's it, don't even. I'm cutting fun.
But you have to make a bed in your room.
You go.
Yeah, we're just short fighting.
You go and
Imagine
run
Shaheen walks in and they start talks to fight. Tony tells us, dude. It's not good. It's not good. We're just start fighting. I have work rate. My penis has got better work rate than Dave.
Work rate.
Sword fight. For some reason, Cody Rose is there in the cut chair watching. Listen here, Buster Brown. This is what I want to talk about, big boy. Ooh, I want to join in.
I want to join in.
Wait, the hell?
Wow.
Yes, I did you. This Batman over there, bro. I want to come in and eat some chicken fingers and join in the sword fight in there, dude. And I'll show him a book dates. I don't know.
Now maybe Cody's wife would like to ride in the presidential limo. I got some Cubans.
I'm Monica Lewinsky.
Now come on, Bill. Though. Like, leave these two gentlemen go right to the. Yeah, and just trying to trying to do like an impression of George Bush though.
Oh shit! I can't even spell that.
We have 1,000 points of light.
Mission accomplished here. Mission accomplished.
I forget which George. After all, I'm George Sr. And what I have going on is a great plan to help this country do good.
Okay.
And I promise no new taxes.
All right. So now, speaking of taxes,
you're a damn liar, Bush.
Remember the Crime Time segment with George Bush in 07 on Raw?
All right. Speaking of taxes here, when I say the word Santa work, what do you guys think happens?
Santa work.
We'll find out. Santa.
No clue.
So, Jeff, what are we looking at here?
Well, let me. Is a prime example of athleticism at its peak as far as performance in the ring in regards to Santa, who looks like a mall Santa who escaped and went on a binge and is drunk while he's in the ring. So,
all right, so this would be Santa work.
Santa work, lots of Santa work. Okay, the holidays.
Okay,
and this is work rate.
Here we go.
Watch how light he is on his feet.
Ooh. Oh my God.
He's a blade.
Oh no.
It's literally a red and white blur. Here it comes, ready.
Oh God.
He's close look. Oh, and he just picks up more momentum as he goes.
He's struggling right now.
No mercy on him, Santa. Yeah. Listen
to the audience. What happened to Monkey? I mean, damn.
He's got a hole in his stocking.
He is struggling hard right now.
Hard times.
Yep.
Jeez, bro.
This is the hard times Dusty mentioned.
Get ready.
Go. Look at this outlet. This is the finish.
There's a pane of glass behind it.
Oh.
I didn't see the glass. I didn't see the glass. Oh, look at those strikes.
Oh, jeez.
I swear to God, bro, I would have been worried that dude would have had a heart attack in the ring.
Well, Santa looked like he just drunkenly fell into the glass at the end there. So.
Oh my God! All right, the next one's got to be better, Jeff. What do we got?
This next one is refrigerator work. Okay.
What is that?
So as you can see, they have a refrigerator in the ring.
This is innovative, huh?
Yeah. No, thank you, Ano. Revolution. The business has evolved. Thank you. You get it. So.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, it's some type of storage device without a lid or without a door. Yeah.
Okay.
Just reverse that again. Let me just see that again.
Bro, you know, that's going to be the trend going into 2024, bro. I guarantee you. They're going to just start going to the junkyard, Al. Like, seriously, they're going to bring wheelbarrows to the junkyard and just start loading up. That's what we're going to see.
All the appliances, bro. That's what.
Al, how do you find a clip like that?
Lucky, I guess. I don't know.
Lucky, I guess.
All right, go ahead, Jeff.
Mickey Knuckles.
Oh, what was that?
He hit him so hard with a thumbtack baseball bat, he caught on fire.
Yeah, they called it an exploding bat.
An explode. Let's see how this works. Play that again, Jeff. Is this wait a minute, time out. Stop. Is this person's ass bleeding?
Yes.
That's one of your wrestlers, Vince.
God, bro. Come on. All right, let's see.
That's
Jeff.
one of your wrestlers, Vince. That's Mickey.
Anal gigging. All right, go ahead, Jeff. Let's see how they do this.
Oh, God.
I don't know if you heard her as she swung the bat. She screamed "Ish Kabibble," and that's why.
Bro, my favorite part of these, Al, though. Come on, see, Al always points out the negative.
Okay,
he's a very negative person. My favorite part of these is the referee's wearing gloves, Al. In case, just in case, he's going to wear gloves.
Safety first.
A woman's ass is bleeding, and the dude's wearing gloves, Jeff. Oh my God.
Because her ass is bleeding. That's why.
All right, what's
That
next?
is, yeah, that's a little disturbing.
Oh God,
Okay.
this doesn't look good.
So right off the bat, this is evolution. This is changing the business. As you guys see, you got a table with soup cans opened.
Dude.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Soup can work. So, Eric, are we going to be seeing this on NWA anytime soon?
Is that the candles variety? Hopefully.
Yes.
If it's more soup, I will don't mind.
See, this is revolution. The business is
Yes,
changing.
it is. It's booming.
It's booming. Tables with soup cans.
Now, I don't know. It looks like there's a bunch of open cans. Like
No, I think they may, open cans or cactuses. They may be cactuses, Al. This may be cactus work.
The reason I played this one, okay, is watch the guy, the big guy on the second rope. Watch his leg as it starts to shake. It's either from fear or complete exhaustion holding his fat ass up there.
So Jeff, this may be open can work. It looks like.
Could be. You know, nothing.
Right, so watch the leg. Watch the leg.
Watch it.
It's shaking.
Trembling. And
Go.
They fucked it up.
the guy broke the table with the open can with his own foot.
Bro, hold on. We got to go. I got to see how they managed to do this because it went by too quickly. Go ahead. All right, so here we go. So he's going to go out with his foot first. I got you. There it is.
Oh my God. They fucked the spot up.
Didn't even listen to the audience. But at least the guy didn't kick out. You know what I mean?
At least the guy didn't kick out.
All right, what's next, Jeff?
Hey, what's next? I forgot.
This ridiculousness. Uh-oh.
Fucking check.
So fast.
Yeah, that's exactly it. This goes by so fast. I don't even know what I saw. I go back,
I'm
Jeff.
gonna try to get a freeze frame on it. It looks like some type of wooden I don't know, bed, like maybe a bunk bed type.
Yeah, a bunk bed with the fluorescent tubes across it. That's exactly what it is. Bunk bed work.
I'm telling you, if I go to Lowe's today and they're out of light tubes, I'm going to be pissed.
Jesus.
There might have even been a glass
and look
in there too. I don't
know. And not only that, again, bro, look how close the crowd is to that.
I know.
Oh my God, bro!
And it didn't even look like he did it on anybody. It looks like he just did it. You know what I mean? There's nobody in it. No opponent in there. Nothing.
All right, what's next, Jeff?
All right. Oh, we got some.
Dude, we got some big meat in here, bro.
Stop it for a second. Stop. I want you to know, okay? One of the most protected moves in all of wrestling has been the 3D by the Dudleys, is it not? I mean, nobody's ever come down to it. It's a great move, and it looks devastating. Well, let me tell you something. I don't think the Dudleys have anything on this one. Okay?
Oh.
Nothing. Be prepared.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
I do gotta say this because again,
I think he's dead.
Al's always looking right there, Jeff. Perfect spot.
Dead.
Al's always looking for the negatives. Al, at least they drew a hot chickadee to the show.
Right? Brick wall there.
Yeah,
listen to her screaming
yeah.
terror.
We got a hot chickadee in the audience. Let's give him that. Okay, let's go back again, Jeff, because these things happen too fast.
Somebody does scream in terror.
They do, but hold on. And watch the blinding speed as this guy gets pushed into the ropes and comes off like a blur. Ready? The athleticism again. Look.
Oh my God, I could feel that on my freaking neck, man. Holy God.
Hey, but hey, all you need to do is just be a big guy and you can be a professional wrestler. Come on.
Someone's got their neck broken and someone's ass landed on someone's face.
You know they rehearsed this all day. You know they did.
In their heads, they did. They saw this and they were like, here's
their
my
heads
chance.
did. I love how Al said in their heads they did.
That's true. They probably did rehearse in their heads.
They have
he
this
landed
big
on their head
angle
at
that
least.
Oh yeah, that's one way to use your head.
Right.
from the show that they ran 6 months ago, that now they're ready to play out a moment just like they do on Raw. And we're going to do what our favorite tag team does, the 3D.
Oh God, that
The
head,
new
man.
Dudley Boy,
Oof.
man.
Oof. All right, what's next, Jeff?
We've had that clip back where they have now the fan of light tubes on the rake, and this is, I guess, becoming a big thing now. But one is not enough. One's not enough.
Nope. Look at it. How ridiculous is this? How ridiculous is this?
Bro, every time, Al, I see something like this, the first thing I look at is the mat and like, what are these people catching? Bro, like seriously, bro, what are they catching off these mats, man?
And the chemicals that are in those fluorescent tubes are dangerous. They're deadly. You know, I mean, they're harmful and toxic. And, and they're just, not only are they breathing it in every time they get hit with one of these things, they're rolling around in broken glass and allowing the particles that are in those light tubes to now go into these open cuts that they have all over their body.
And not only that, this girl, man, this girl taking it, bro, she immediately goes to cover her head. I'm covering my eyes, Al. Like, they're fluorescent light bulbs. I'm covering my eyes, not my freaking head.
But again, where does it end? I mean, now we have not just one rake of light tubes. We now have two. And that, I guarantee, because we don't watch the rest of the video, I bet you anything, even after she got hit with both of those, she kicked out. So now, again, remember what I always say is that the only consequence of anything you can do to somebody is that you can beat them. Well, now you've just struck this woman with two rakes full of light tubes, and she kicks out. Now, what was the point of doing it? If you can't beat her with it, I mean, what's it going to take?
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, do we have the Oh, I was just going to ask you if we had this spot. I saw it. Have you seen this out? This is Al's?
Yeah, these are all Al's this week.
Al, this is AEW, bro. And this is Edge and AEW, bro.
No, and what did I say about
I remember this one,
Moxley and a number of other former WWE guys? What did I say? That when they were in WWE, what were they? They were stars. The second they come to AEW, what happens? They all fall to the lowest common denominator. Every last one of them.
But
do they not?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But Al, here's what I want to ask you. Could this have been intentional?
That he intentionally missed the flaming table? No.
Yes. No. Okay, let's play it, Jeff.
No.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Since he's still acting like he got burned. Let's watch it again.
So you don't think that was intentional? Because how do you mess that up, Al?
Agreed.
How do you mess up that spot? Not lay him in the middle of the table.
put the table too close, or the person that you're doing it to helps too much, and it
just overshoots it.
Overshoots it. Yeah, I mean that's I didn't I didn't pick it because of that. I picked it because they set the table on fire. I mean, what? Oh my God! I mean, what's wrong with just bumping the guy through the table? Now we got to set the thing on fire as well. I mean,
I make
fire. This clip unfortunately starts like 5 seconds too late. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Okay.
I don't know. I saw that and I just thought how ridiculous. Not only is it a scaffold, there's a pane of glass that you have to throw somebody through and then break a table as well.
Yeah, I wish whoever filmed this would have given us 5 seconds sooner to see this whole setup. But it's more dramatic when you just hit play and this guy goes flying out of nowhere from glass.
Oh God, that is just insanity.
Like, are you doing this just so the people go, "Oh, like, is that why you're doing this?"
All right, I'm getting the Irish coffee. I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah, so it looks like we got some type.
I gotta get storytelling. It takes no talent. It takes no physical ability. It just takes your willingness to risk your well-being. That's it. That's all it takes.
What's next?
All right, this is stupid.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh
God!
Wait,
you gotta be brain
sake.
dead,
Wait,
bro.
I kinda have
You've
a boner.
got to
What
be
happened?
absolutely brain dead, Al.
I missed it.
And look, this.
No.
Oh.
All right, who wants to go for this one?
I'll go. Too much. Got sick here. Okay. To all the people in Japan, how do you find this acceptable? I mean, when I saw it's like usually when I think of Japan, they're very respectable, honorable. They have very good morals and values in Japan, but this, I ain't it. I mean, how,
bro? You don't
I
get it,
know. I know. I've heard of Japanese death matches. But like the old ones were, okay, they were cool to watch.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
All I gotta add to that is this isn't my proudest fap.
But like that's way too far. Like that's the bridge that went way too far. I mean, why did she agree to that in the first place is beyond me. Like this is
she's into it, bro.
Well, this for like who is more the idiot, the one doing the move or the one agreeing to take it? If you ask me, it's the one that is agreeing to take it. That's more of the idiot.
Yeah.
Like if I was not even a female, but if I was a wrestler, someone says, "Bro, I got an idea." What's that? I'm gonna put a glass light tube in your mouth, and I'm gonna pull it back. When shards can go in your mouth, and you accidentally swallow some glass shards, it'll be great. I'm gonna tell the guy he's a fucking retard. I'm not doing it. No, like why? Like I don't get it. Like I really don't get it.
It's like I think I'll go with the Kenzo stick to the head. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll take that chair shot.
To doing this, it's not like it was forced on or anything. She sat in the back. They got together, had a meeting of the minds, and went, "This will be awesome. Put the light tube in my mouth, stand behind me, and then break it across my teeth."
Agreed, Mr. G.
Listen to the pop too of the tube. Like, I mean, that's the sound of that breaking through somebody's skin.
Bro, I don't care if this is a work and this was discussed. How do you do that to another person?
Yeah.
How does this guy like do this?
Because they're not taking into account the percentage of chance that they're, again, breathing in that there is toxic chemicals in these light tubes, and it is in her mouth. When they break that, do you not think she inhaled every bit of that when,
Can you imagine, Al, can you imagine she's vomiting the next 3 days straight?
Probably blood.
And then she's going to a doctor and explaining this?
Yeah. I willingly allowed a guy to stand behind me, put a light tube in my mouth, and take across my
Wow, that's terrible, man. That's hideous. What's the next, Jeff?
All right, it's hard to see at first, but this guy has a pane of glass in his hand. Now, how bloody is this guy?
Look at the blood on the glass too. Now from the guy's back. What a weed!
And look at the ref. The ref helps put it back up there.
Look at the ceiling.
Oh God! Watch the ref on the floor by the post.
Revolution, guys.
Bro, this guy. Hold on for a second. This guy, his back is already cut open.
Yeah.
So now we're breaking glass over a cut open back out.
Yeah, and I got to give him credit. He never said die. He kept on until he was able to break that plane of glass. So good for him.
What's next, Jeff?
This is nuts.
This can't be worse than the tube in the mouth.
No, this looks dangerous as hell. I can't believe that they do this.
Oh, whoa!
That could have gone wrong so many levels.
Man alive.
Yeah. I mean, that's impressive, but that's scary as hell.
It's impressive. It's incredibly dangerous. And the risk versus reward. You know what I mean?
Let's watch this again so I can see exactly what he did.
Jesus Christ. Was on the balcony or whatever above the ring, outside of it. The other guy was on the second row facing him. He dives into the ring, catches the guy over top into what looks to be like a Canadian destroyer off the second rope all at the same time. Physically and athletically amazing. I promise you, again, we're not watching the rest of the video, but I bet you anything the guy covered him and the guy came out.
What's next, Jeff?
All right. Well, I think this one is the opposite of dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
What the hell? Oh, gosh.
Her kick so strong, the air knocker out.
Lines up the pitch, right? She's like a pitcher on the mound. She's lining up the pitch. She launches the ball, and it's still a strike.
Look at the distance. Look at the distance. Oh my God. She sells it.
And nothing.
Another girl. It was like the invisible shots. It's like invisible kick attack.
He passed out from the incredible work rate.
Yeah. That's fine.
It's like if you like being with the invisible punch or something.
She did block it.
Yeah, basically.
The second girl kind of did block it. Play it back, Jeff, because like you see again, Al's very negative with these. She does block it. Watch.
Yeah, I don't know where she blocked.
Yeah, right here, there, boom.
Yeah, about a foot off.
She tried to grab the foot in midair. They were at least 3 feet apart. My God. Oh,
I'm gonna go to this chick's wrestling school.
I watch next show.
At least they didn't use light tubes.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got? All I got my note is ladder, so I can't remember what this one is.
Oh boy,
ladder work.
Oh, this was NWA.
Oh shit!
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see that again.
Oh, ow! No!
Caught on the ladder?
No.
What happens here?
They're trying. What he's trying to do is that move.
Slingshot him off the rope.
No, he's trying to pick him up into the vertical suplex, turn him and onto his back as he sits out with him off the ladder.
It's like a Falcon Arrow.
That's what he was attempting to do. Look, you can see where he's going to try to now turn his opponent's hips outwards.
Mm-hmm.
But they're already, wait, go back, Jeff, because Al, they're already effed because of where the guy's foot is immediately, right? Play that again, Jeff, and freeze it with his foot.
Yeah.
When he comes off. Yeah, I mean, he wow, his foot slipping from the get-go.
The guy on the other side of the ladder who's doing the move is pulling the guy forward, not
turned into an accidental moonsault.
He's simply pulling hips forward.
Yeah,
and that's why it didn't work.
Wow.
Yeah, and he ended up on the bottom here because the guy that's supposed to be taking the move lands on the rope, and the guy that's supposed to be giving the move ends up just falling.
Yeah. See how he pulled? See? And you can see how they stop for a second. And he's trying to elevate the guy's hips.
Man. Wow, bro. Why are they doing this stuff, man? What's
Because
next, Jeff?
everything's got to be a video game now.
Man.
Everything's got to be a stunt.
Oh, okay.
And you don't need to know the real mechanics of how to perform an actual move with another human being. You watch Raw, you watch SmackDown, you watch a Japanese video, you watch AEW, and you just copy the spots.
You know what, Brendan? I think I'm gonna subscribe.
What's next,
Like you have to be a real professional.
Award.
All right. Well, the light tube fans are out already. We're done, Vince. We're moving on. All right. Now we got light tube swords.
Yes.
Huh? I don't remember this.
Be prepared.
Jesus.
What the frig, bro?
Okay, who wants this one? Light tube sword work.
What are they thinking here? Did anyone, like, where did their brains go? I think they must have.
We're great.
They must have had the most craziest lobotomy in the world if they were actually thinking of doing this. Like, literally.
All the glass, the mercury.
They're so desperate for short-term attention. They don't think of the long-term consequences.
Oh,
no.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it to me so I can hit you over the head with it. Oh, my God.
Look at this contraption. This is supposed to be some type of sword.
Looks like the Statue of Liberty.
Jeez.
Look at me, guys! I don't look like
the budget for
And again, it literally in the people.
Right in the audience.
Literally in the people.
Yeah. I can't understand, Vince, why a small independent company is going to struggle trying to find venues to run and operate in when people come in there and run classy entertainment like this. I can't see why the venue wouldn't ever want to rent to another wrestling show again.
Vince, you might not like this.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you.
So we got
if you guys are on audio, we're gonna get a syringe through a nose here.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck off! No!
And then he squirts it. He squirts it out. Who knows how far that went.
And if I'm going to take my kids to a wrestling show, I want that to happen right in front of them, and then him squirt it out, and it might possibly strike my child.
Is it done?
Not yet.
Al, I look at this referee's face. What is the phony face that we get a lot these days? It's just like a phony.
Oh my God, Al. Jeff, take it down for a second. So I can look at
the top half of the screen. Don't look at the bottom.
Al.
Future wrestling people.
I want to look at that guy's face up. You have to go to the 3 boxes to get rid of it. I can't get rid of it.
Al, please tell me they don't do this at OVW.
No, they don't.
I think this completely kills the light tube going forward. I don't know how anybody can use a light tube after this.
It's a car windshield. It looked like
I mean,
oh my God! Look at all of these freaking things.
Ow.
If you guys are on the audio, we have a ring, a ring of light tubes around the ropes. Pretty much the whole ring ropes are filled with light tubes.
And the guy literally just threw the other guy into 2 turnbuckles that had light tubes set up in the turnbuckles, and then the entire edge of all 4 sides of the ring have light tubes attached to the ropes.
When you think about this, how do they not, or do they do not care? Because now if one person hits somebody with 1 light tube, so what? These guys have 80 of them.
Right. But that logic, Jeff, that logic applies to every single thing in wrestling. You can make absolutely anything mean everything when you're in the ring, or you can make everything mean absolutely nothing.
This is from AEW, so it's Darby Allin, of course.
Oh,
Jesus.
What the hell?
Go back to it. Whoa.
That is beyond.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
one, Darby Allin's not
It's like
taking
he almost broke his neck. Watch his neck.
It's being done to him. Two.
Darby. I keep saying, like, I honestly think that Darby Allin is in the crosshairs. Is in the crosshairs of a death.
Watch
like,
his head.
I warned people. I warned people about this. We already had one wrestler that died. 56. That's one. I think my prediction came true. I hate being the cynical guy. I hate being Mr. Cynical, but it's like I told you so. And I guarantee you, if it was Darby Allin next, I get another I told you so. I mean, if I hope to God there isn't a Paladin of the Light as right tip jar, because I swear to God I'd be rich as hell.
It's gonna be spikes. Oh, it's rolling.
I'm rope. For those of you out there that don't understand, that's not a rope. That's aircraft cable that is through that black hose. And his head hitting like that and his body dropping on the mat, he could have broke his neck. Look at that.
You can see kind of like the whiplash motion.
You know, it's like, listen, I'm not a freaking wrestler, but I can tell you by common sense and logic, bro, if you're gonna do that, at least go as far to the other side of the ring as possible.
Yeah, and again, for what purpose, what reason? I haven't watched the entire video, okay? But I promise you, after this was done, he probably got back to his feet and did more things back to the other guys.
Yeah.
Well, then what was the consequence?
He's a mark.
You got nothing out of it. You know, you're doing it for doing its sake, and you're trying to do it. He honestly is doing it singularly to impress the other wrestlers in the back. That's it.
All this great stuff equates to down 10% compared to last year. Okay, bro. So it's working out. All this stuff is working, bro. What's next, Jeff?
Well, Al found this mascot. This is the second clip we've had of this mascot.
Pikachu, this little Pikachu.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to find more info on this because from what I saw, this mascot, whatever it is in Japan, is extremely popular, has like millions of followers, and for some reason does wrestling.
But how the hell did he find himself in this predicament?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's point out. Wait, that is a barbed wire baseball bat reminiscent of Negan on Walking Dead.
Oh my God! But how did this Pikachu? How is he in this situation?
I need more information on this mascot.
Bless his heart. Oh!
Wow.
Oh! We got an exploding Pikachu out.
Yeah, and why? I mean,
was that a legit explosion?
If you hit the mascot with a exploding barbed wire baseball bat.
What's next, Jeff? This I don't know. Even know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, this may be hard to tell, but what this looks like, I don't know if it's a weight rack or what, but those are light tubes.
That looks definitely looks. Wait a minute now. These are light tubes in a weight rack now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks
evolution, guys. This is evolution.
looks like some kind of BDSM structure or something.
Oh my!
Like an X. It's like an X, like a towel rack or something. And then instead of bars, there are light tubes on the outside of the ring on the floor.
Before we even get into this, Al, is there any possible way, what they're about to do, is there any way to do this safely?
No.
I don't see any way to do this safely.
Oh, God, no. Not at all. No. Even with the dominatrix, no, not going to happen.
Oh, my God. Oh, I swear to God, a guy looked like a stunt dummy.
You even hear the audience member go, "Dang!"
Bro, do that again, Jeff. Oh my God!
Dang!
Jesus, man!
Dang! That's, you know what? When I risk life and limb in a wrestling match, you know what I want my response from the audience to be? Dang.
Bro, you know the dude that took that bump is saying, yep, for the love of wrestling, bro. You know that's what he's saying.
Oh, absolutely. He's telling himself that. When he walks backstage, all the boys are coming around him and patting him on the back. And, oh, bro, that was amazing, man. I don't know how you did it. That was pretty easy. The other guy just threw him. That was it. Took a lot of skill and a lot of mastery to be able to fall through the BDSM.
What's next, Jeff?
Well, they're also doing this.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. That was way too fast.
Yeah,
Oh, he knocked himself out. He knocked himself out.
It's going to be a slow-mo.
He's out. Oh, my God, bro. Bro, if that's a concrete floor,
looks like it.
Like, forget about it, bro. Oh, that's like cracking a nut, bro.
He's
out.
The guy's obviously inspired, right? And think about the guy he landed on. This guy's obviously been inspired by watching Lucha Libre. And what he fails to realize is that floor around the Lucha Libre ring is padded and spring-loaded. So when those guys do these ridiculous dives, they're landing on basically what is equivalent to almost a padded trampoline. He's doing this on cement. He did a 450 from the top rope to the cement floor. I used to be I would do that. I've done the 450, where you basically, you do a forward flip and you do a one full revolution, you come out and you splash the guy. Do you know why I stopped doing that? Because the momentum of the spin is so fast that when you land in a padded ring, the shock going up my wrists and into my arms and my shoulders hurt so bad. I was like, I ain't doing this anymore.
Wow.
Because it hurt a lot.
Yeah, I hear you, man. All right, what's this next year? Was this Mick Foley? Mick Foley made the rounds?
This is sticks all over a piece of wood or something. I don't know.
So this is porcupine quill work. Porcupine quill work.
Made the rounds.
This is sticks all over a piece of wood or something. I don't know.
Yeah, watch how this guy is.
Wait a minute. What is this?
Apparently the guy was beaten into submission. I don't know. And those are those chopsticks that they stick at each other's foreheads and their shoulders.
What are we
There's a
doing?
whole board of them. And the guy just gently kind of sits there and lets the guy put the board up against him.
Look, he's holding it.
No. Is he? Is he?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Look
Come on.
Jesus. How couldn't one of those freaking impale his heart?
Now the guy that did it to him, he's helping him pull him out of his
Do
leg.
these people think this is like some sort of animated cartoon?
Yep.
I never thought Mick would stoop to this. I thought Mick would have had enough money, Al, with
right
the
there.
books and the socks and all that.
No, I just saved more money. My brain. I saw my brain so low. My God.
What is this? Don't look good. I could tell right away this don't look good.
Let's see.
Here we go.
Yep, get together.
Hold on, let me
Look
get
at
up
them.
there.
They're all
Let me
just
fix my
waiting up
mask.
there.
Yeah. Now watching it back, the guys on
No
the floor
connection.
on the right is what you want to watch. I don't understand the point of the. I don't know.
Same.
Somebody explain this to me. Say you talked earlier about the guys made it easy.
I can't.
to believe, even if you knew that it wasn't real. But how can you do that with this? Look at these guys on the floor.
Yeah, get together, guys.
That's why I included this. Look at the length of time that they stand there. And the guy comes up on the steps. I don't get it. They stood there for how long waiting?
Yeah, they could have moved
Just
that any time.
casually
Really.
waiting. And the other guy had came up on the steps and then stopped. Didn't go to try to keep the guy from doing it. He just stood there and watched him. And the other guys stayed on the floor and just, hey, we're out here for a smoke break. We'll just hang here.
All right. I think this is the same woman we had in a clip last week or the week before with the thong, but she's got a weed whacker.
Yeah, weed whacker.
We can stop this for a second.
Yeah.
I'm adding this to the OVW Academy.
Yes.
I think there's a guy laying on the mat with a light tube on his crotch. And then the young lady has a weed whacker well, I'll just let it play out.
Yeah, there's not a light tube yet. He puts it on her coming up.
Look at all that freaking blood, man. Look at that blood, bro.
That's all over her ass.
What are you doing?
Something out of the front of his pants.
No, that's
taco.
A cup, so it must be a lead cup that he had on his balls because it knocked her out. All right, here's your light tube.
On her cookie.
On her cookie?
Yeah, on her coochie.
Yeah, light tube to the coochie.
Weed whacker.
Oh my God! What a! I gotta ask myself. The people that are cheering and hooting and hollering, like what else are they into behind closed doors?
Can someone get me bleach? Bleach.
Someone get me bleach.
Light tubes on a vagina. We whacker. Cut the light tubes into her cookie. How low can we get?
I don't know. It'd be worse than just being blind for a while.
Yeah. How low can we get?
But this is wrestling now.
They're into this.
Oh, of course. Evolution. Business evolved.
Shit. What else are those people into, bro?
Brandon, shut the fuck up. This is not evolution. This is called being retarded.
Whatever.
I know. I'm reading the fucking script that was given to me. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh
He was. You were told to be quiet.
People are into this, and it might
Is that a
take.
staple gun? Am I seeing a staple gun?
That is a staple gun.
Staple gun.
Okay.
Intern Mickey.
And he stapled her.
Uzi Watsits.
Uzi
In his pajamas.
Uzi Watsits.
Yeah, I mean, you hear kids in the crowd.
So you got Jelly Roll, who was looking for a payday, decide to wear his pajamas, staple a woman's neck in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, they called him
Alright,
last
we're gonna-
minute. He was sleeping, and then he just drove there and got ready
Yeah.
for the match.
And he got paid.
Yeah.
Staple her.
Yeah, hot dog and a hand job.
Yeah.
Hot dog and a hand
Where's
job.
the entertainment value?
The intent. It's the intent.
You know what?
No,
Eric?
hot
Okay,
dog.
Eric, my niece is gonna be 11 years old in 2 days. I'm gonna take my niece to this. This is a family entertainment event that I can take kids to.
My niece is 5 years old. She's old enough now to understand this.
This is healthy family entertainment.
Jeff.
Yeah, you're gonna take a
That's
picture with
right to
Pajama
the
Man over there.
Stapled her biscuit. That's what he did. Literally put a staple in her biscuit.
Yeah, that guy's a superstar, Pajama Man.
You know what's funny, Al? Because now, this is what, bro. If you listen to this show, Al's freaking Nostradamus. Because what are we seeing here, Al? We're seeing these cans again. Remember, we just saw these cans. Now these cans are a thing. This is the second time we've seen the open cans, bro.
Yeah, they're not used in this clip. I didn't notice that. This must be from that same match. The soup cans.
And now, can I ask you a question? Can I just ask you a question? Why do we have to have the whole can? Could we just not completely cut it and use the top to slice the guy to bits? Do we need the whole can, bro?
You need the whole can. Yeah.
Oh,
And the
my
audience.
God.
Come on, you gotta have stand.
So it might be hard to see, but he's got a fistful of bamboo sticks. Or what are those?
I hate this spot, man. I can't stand this spot, bro.
Like boom, right in the back of his head. You're gonna see it.
What an idiot.
And then this cracks me up because they really do. He really sticks these things in this guy's shoulders and heads, and now they do the play fight slapping afterwards. Like what is going on here? This is scary.
Should I not watch this?
No. It's not that type of scary. It's what could have happened that makes this scary. So he's got a glass window or plate or something in his hand. Now look at this. Look who's right there.
I can't.
Oh my God! Look at that. That says it all. Holy shit, bro!
But let's.
Child.
Oh my God!
Right where the kids were.
Holy shit, bro.
How far away would you estimate, Jeff? Maybe 20 feet, 25 feet. Throws a big pane of glass.
Oh my God.
Ricochets off of the area right where that little girl's head is at. If that glass had shattered, what would have happened to her? That all would have went right in her face.
Yeah.
I even think it landed on the
rail.
Yeah, right by her. You could see it bounce off the guardrail.
Yeah, if it had shattered, what would have happened to her?
Bro, I swear to God, we got to send this clip somewhere, bro. I mean, seriously, that's come on, bro.
It's absolutely irresponsible. And, everybody now, because we do these things and they, I've got guys come up and they shit on me, you don't like hardcore wrestling. That's not hardcore wrestling. That's stupid is what that is. And they don't care and they don't understand.
I love how he just says that's not hardcore
that
wrestling.
Family that brought that kid are never coming to another independent wrestling show. No matter what 3 letters you put together, if it's not WWE, they're not bringing their family to watch anymore. Their daughter almost had a piece of plate glass shatter right in her face. All because you thought it was cool to throw it 25 feet in the direction of the audience. And I'm wrong. Shame on me, right? For downing this, for having an opinion on it. Because, we're just, it's the same as everything else. No, it's not. It is an escape for all of you that are not serious enough to be able to want to truly hone your skills and do the real art of professional wrestling. This is a way for you to excuse yourself when you have little or no athletic ability, not be in any kind of athletic condition, so that you can then have your fantasy that you're a professional wrestler. And it's absurd because it ruins the business. It hurts attendance. That, like I said, that family, that kid, and God help us if that glass had busted, she got cut. The news stories that could have come out of that. Oh, you're overreacting. Really, am I?
All right, what do we got, Jeff? What do we got?
Was that last?
I thought we had this one before, but it's worth seeing again if we did.
I think we had a similar one, but
okay.
The angle and allows you to really appreciate the impact of this idiot.
Yeah,
that cannot be concrete. It cannot.
Let me point something out. We always critique this for one reason. Why? The group of guys that stand there on the floor and they just dutifully catch the guy. Well, hey, for once we got our wish. They all just spread apart, and we're like, screw this. I'm not catching that guy.
At least those are
Hey,
matched.
what do you
at
guys
least
want
I
from
see the
Taco Bell?
connection there.
And the one guy by the ring apron, look at him. He just kind of collapses like, oh, the wind knocked me.
You could see the pain on the dude's face as soon as he hits, bro. Play that back, Jeff. Look at the dude's face. Yeah, look at his face as soon as he hits.
Yeah, that's
oh man,
a couple weaker. You know what I mean? That's 3 or 4 weeks that he's going to be hurting.
Oh my God! All right, what's next, Jeff?
This one is scary.
Okay, do I need? Wait, do I look away?
It's not gross. It's just scary.
All right.
What the hell?
I didn't even get to see that.
Wow.
Oh my!
He's
These
out.
guys are freaking reckless, bro. Just reckless,
He's
man.
lucky he's not
Here's
dead.
the thing. Let's always remember the guy that's being suspended by the other guy. He's being hung upside down like that. He had a choice. He could have went, nah, I don't think that sounds very good. And he went, sure, let's do it. I mean, what is this guy thinking?
Play it through, Jeff.
And well, watch.
Oh my God, bro! Jeez, that snapped like a twig, bro. Jeez.
He's lucky
How
he's
do you
not dead.
convince another rational human being, hey, I'm going to
see a concussion or possible broken
literally
neck.
take away your arms and your legs to where you're hanging upside down at least 2.5 feet away from the mat. This
Yeah,
guy's
he can't
going
even
to hit the
protect
ropes.
himself either.
He's going to forward flip and use his leg like a guillotine on the back of your head, and I'm going to drop you face first. You'll be safe. It'll be fine.
All right, what's next?
Oh shit!
Oh my God, bro!
Right on the top edge of the chair, he broke the man in half.
Jesus,
that's like right in the kidneys too.
Wait, hold on for a second. I don't understand. Al, was this set up for him to take the spot on that chair that way?
Yeah, look at where they're standing in the distance, and there's no other place for him to land but right on the edge of the back of the chair, and it's going to hit him in the lower part of the back, no matter what he does, because they intentionally put themselves in that position to where that's where he's going to hit. He's not the distance isn't proper for the lower part of his back and his hips on the seat of the chair. They're literally in a position to where the hips and the feet go beyond, and his lower back is going to bend in half over the back of the chair. And the body doesn't bend that way.
Holy crap! My God, bro!
Why? And again, why? There's nobody in the building that's going to physically feel that in any way. And let's face it, we don't watch the rest of the video, but what do you think happened after that?
The match continued.
Match continued, and I'm sure the guy probably, if he could function, got more offense. Let's face it, he's probably going to be pissing blood for a week after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, internal injuries.
And for what purpose? The only consequence to anything that's done in that ring is that you could beat the person, but yet you're going to do something like that literally breaks the guy in half, and he's going to get more offense. So what was the point in doing it?
All right, what's next? Oh, what? I don't even know what that was.
I think there's
in slow motion.
I don't even know what that was.
Look.
I think that was.
Wait a minute. Here's the question. Back up, Jeff.
It's the second rope brain buster.
Well, wait.
Yeah,
Al,
that's
so
what he was trying to do.
Attempting here.
It looks like it became a legit neck breaker right there.
Right in the corner.
Yeah, right in the corner. And then the guy giving the move jumps off and turns his body. And granted, he does have, he protects him because the guy doesn't land on the top of his head. He lands very high up on his shoulders. But with the height and the velocity, the impact on the rest of the guy's spine is insane. This is incredibly irresponsible and incredibly dangerous. And the risk versus the reward, is just insanely imbalanced.
What is he trying to do?
He's trying to give the guy a second rope brain buster. Where you go to vertically suplex the guy and you drop him straight down and, on the upper part of the back. He does it, but because of the height and the velocity, the impact is it's incredible.
Do that again. Let's watch it, Jeff. Oh my God, this guy. And look at, play it through, Jeff, because he's hurt.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, oh my God, is right. Oh man.
Oh, he's dead.
And for what reason? Again, I'm asking because there are two. Whenever I ask any of the talent in OVW if they've done something in the ring, I always ask, "Why'd you do that? What were you hoping to achieve?" You know what I mean? And if the two answers I can never accept are, "Well, it was supposed to," because there is no supposed to. All right, just because you called it the MAC doesn't mean that it has to happen exactly like what you called. If it's not there, it's not the right time, it's not the right thing to do, just don't do it. Nobody else knows it but you. The other thing is, I don't know. At no time in that ring should you ever be doing anything without a purpose, a reason, a direction, a motivation to try to elicit a certain response or reaction in the direction you want these people to think, feel, or believe. That there's no purpose behind that. There's no reason other than to do what? Impress the boys. Because only the other wrestlers are really going to appreciate just what took place. The audience is just going to be shocked and stunned. And especially, again, we've not watched the rest of the video, but pretty much based on all of the recent stuff we've seen, what's probably going to happen after this took place? He's not going to beat the guy. The guy is going to stand up and probably get more offense. He's going to kick out. The match is going to keep moving forward. So why are we doing something like this?
If that were real, if that were real, that would be game over. You just bring him to the ring. 1, 2, 3.
That's it. You're done. Look, no one's getting up from that.
Are we doing something like this?
All right, what's next, Jeff?
He's like the Astro
wrestler.
That is great. That is great.
I included that because how many times have we talked about these people checking the building for
Wait, do that again. Let me see that again. That's at least nobody gets hurt here.
That might even be a light.
Yeah.
That might even have been a light.
That
is
great.
Yeah, that was one of the lights.
That's one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Okay.
Wrestler wins.
That was some lighthearted.
That's tremendous.
And they should have just went home because you just put the ceiling over.
I know that wrestler's paycheck. He's gonna have to pay for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, get together.
Have we not seen this same balcony before? We
may have.
We may have seen this
hate
clip
when they're
before.
looking
Jeff.
up and waiting.
We have not
Pisses
seen
me
this
off.
clip.
Because I
Go,
remember
bitches,
the
go.
guy punching
Kill
like
him.
that. I remember
Kill him.
seeing this, bro.
The greatest midgets in the world.
Up at the person who's about to jump. Look at who's about to jump, though.
Yeah, move over, Ric Flair. Look at this guy.
Hold on.
Get together.
Hold on.
Yep, to the left.
Hold on. And look at
Okay, that's a little funny.
He fell a little bit short.
Let's see this again.
I mean, this guy's the size of mini me, and he takes down at least 5 guys here.
This is the next 16-time world champion right there.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, forget Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He's the guy.
Kill all believability with this stuff.
Hey, there's height, velocity. You know what I mean?
Bro, the reality of the situation is, if they're really trying to entertain the people, Al, it would be much more entertaining if every one of those guys got out of the way and the little fella just splatted. That would have been 100 times more entertaining.
They kicked the guy that had the gorilla mascot or whatever and went flying that one time.
Yeah, that would have been 100 times more entertaining.
It would
have been certainly entertaining. Would have bounced like a super.
Yeah, right. All right, what's next? What's next? Oh, what the heck?
That's what happened.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So it looks like he hit his back, like lower back maybe.
Yeah.
And then he must have been unable to move.
Right. Let's see how he messes this up in the first.
You see his neck hit the ropes too.
Rope. That's where it's on the middle.
This is a combination of his back and his neck.
He goes to step.
Ow.
He gets to the bottom rope. Have enough spring. The reason that I included this.
Well, Lucha Libre, everybody.
I want everyone, because this is becoming very, very. Here's the dives, etc. And not just now, of course, exponentially, we've always got to raise the bar. So now you can't just dive anymore. When people used to react to just somebody just doing a house show or a plancha dive, where you basically leap over the top rope and extend out and cross body block somebody. That stuff's old hat now. Now we've got to literally pull off, quite honestly, moves that an Olympic gymnast would have trouble executing. You know what I mean? Somebody who's been professionally training since they were children to have spatial awareness and coordination to be able to do what they're doing. these guys now who have probably, quite honestly, the majority of them never really participated in any real athletics, now get trained to be a professional wrestler. They see these people doing these other dives and things, these very complicated, maneuvers, and they think, I can do that. And and they go to try it, and then they run that risk. And what have I always said? You always, every time you go in the ring, you have a chance of a life-altering or life-ending injury. And when these young men and women now witness this stuff being done elsewhere, they think, oh, that's what we have to do now. That's because the business has changed. And now it's all about the moves. It's not about the why. And so the risk exponentially just gets greater and greater, and we're going to see more and more of these incidents.
What's next, Jeff?
Well, we've had a lot of syringe clips, and we've had a lot of light tube clips. Well, somehow Al found a syringe light tube.
You're welcome.
What is this?
Light tubes put together to look like a syringe.
This is like Clockwork Orange stuff. It's like someone's opening my eyes, putting in the eye drop down. I'm just like, my eyes, I beg of you to stop.
Right, positions it. And the guy now willingly holds it.
And the ring is surrounded by light bulbs, just so you know.
Look how large this thing is.
Jesus Christ.
Are the ropes light tubes as well?
Yeah.
All right, what's next, Jeff?
All right, yeah. And you might not be able to see, but he's squirting lighter fluid onto the glass as well.
Because broken glass isn't enough now.
Well, it looked like
Okay.
it looked like he was pissing on it. To be honest.
Okay, Aiden's reaction alone sums this up. Alone, we're about
He's
to
so
see.
excited.
We're about to see a sheet of glass get lit on fire.
Like, of all the stupid things I've seen in wrestling, this is the dumbest I've seen now. It's like, you know what, Mr. Wrestler, who's probably going to get a hot dog and a hand job. You know what? Just put me out of my misery.
Well, just put me out of my misery.
Yeah, exactly.
Eric, are we going to see this in NWA? A sheet of glass get lit on fire as someone gets put through it. Judging by the silence, I take that as a yes. He just doesn't want to spoil it.
Fire.
Maybe that's plexiglass.
Nope, that's plate glass.
And he's just still waiting.
Yeah. Did you see how long this guy
was standing up there in the top row?
Yeah, waiting for him.
Can you run that back? And I'm going to time how long the guy stands on the top rope while it's
timing is a big issue. Wrestlers don't
sitting up
understand
on the top rope. No. He's standing there watching this the entire fucking time. Just like Ric Flair, Flair gets up on the top rope and then gets slammed off. Watch how long this guy takes while the other guy's just in position, just blindly standing there like he stroked out on the top rope.
Hey, Scott, how's it going?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, throw me through.
He could have prevented that.
At what point?
Evolution.
Look, his ass is up.
Is that a Chris Parks? Is that a Biss? I think it is. No.
Man, Abyss got really fat.
Oh shit! And desperate for
I was
money.
trying to figure out, like, seriously, bro. I'm not shitting you. The guy was up on the top rope so long. I didn't know what they were trying to accomplish. So he's the one going through the glass.
Yes.
Yeah. And at no point during the 6 to 8 seconds would he decide, you know what? I've rethought this. It's not a good idea, and just got down.
All right. Let's talking about content that will draw a significant audience out. Here we go.
All right, here we go, Al.
What is
educational?
I see why the ref is wearing a mask.
So, Eric, your thoughts? Is this educational?
Sure. Completely educational. I mean, I feel like it's giving Palladian PTSD, but yeah, let's go with educational.
he's wearing a lot of.
See why the wearing a mask.
Look, that is the most disturbing Bronco buster I've ever.
Oh my! And there were two women in the corner, right?
Two, yes. It's a double barrel.
Very nice. All right. What? Oh my God.
I think the one girl in the corner right now is reading the other girl. Not really.
They even coughed.
Yeah,
there was a little cough in there. Very nice. All right, what's next, Jeff?
I got a hair caught in the throat. I mean,
oh my God, come on, Al.
All right, Al, you might want to narrate this one because there is no sound. They had used copyright music that I had to take out. So you may have.
Is this another balcony?
No. This is firework. We got some good firework.
Okay, good. Fireworks always good. It's always good when somebody catches on fire.
Clearly, someone has had access to the syllabus in OVW, and watch. He has set his crotch on fire. He now begins to look.
Oh my God, bro!
Can't put him out.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
Again, look, it's still burning.
Holy crap!
And he's still burning.
Now he's out. That had to be at least 50. No, is he
still going?
Okay, that had to be at least 15 seconds. The dude was on fire.
Go back.
So now instead of lighting the table, we literally light ourselves on fire.
Correct. It's in Japan.
Trying to light the audience.
I think it's Kurgan Hall, right? And so of course it's clearly a 5-star match because it's in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
He understands the Melcher
you
rating.
just don't make wrestling matches as good as when they're in Kurgan Hall. Now watch this. Okay. This is just. It clearly is masochistic. I mean, that's the only thing that you can describe. There's this guy in a clown outfit. Another guy's got a plastic baseball bat covered in thumbtacks. And the guy in the clown mask is just on his knees watching the guy with the plastic baseball bat just wallop him in the arm.
Go ahead, Jeff. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, let me bite into that blood. Yeah, man. Yes.
That's called hepatitis.
Oh my!
I have no doubt that these guys had blood tests before they went in the ring.
Oh my God, bro!
Yeah, that's called hepatitis work, guys.
Well, just a disclaimer: if you don't like big floppy man titties, don't watch this next.
Oh, I saw this when I was trying to figure this out. Like I couldn't. Are these man titties or are these actually titties?
No, these are man titties.
Are you sure, Jeff?
Yeah, because this is a man.
They're both about.
I love how he's like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah. Look at them. Look at them. And he wraps his head. Puts his
head.
Okay. Doesn't move.
No.
Yeah, there's children in the crowd. This dude would have been, if this was a girl, he would have been arrested. Like for.
No, I'm not saying it's a girl. Is this a dude that had titties implanted for wrestling? Is this is wheelchair work? Wait, this is new.
Yeah.
We haven't seen wheelchair work.
No.
Shit.
Yeah, I think this is funny. I love.
So we have a handicapped person in the ringside where Jack Perry is, and yes, that is Jack Perry.
I laughed at this one.
Look.
This is heat.
I think he was grabbing his foot.
He was. He deserves this.
Breaks his glasses.
Heat.
But that's not enough.
No. This is heat. You know what I mean? Punches the guy in the wheel. And the guy kind of rolled back. He didn't have the brakes on. You know what I mean? He hit him so hard. He kind of watch when he hit. He kind of fucking rolls back, and he rolls. Yeah.
All right. What is this now, Jeff?
Well, apparently this is a new promotion in Mexico. At least this is what they were saying in the post. I don't know how accurate that is, but this new promotion in Mexico, all their events take place in like junkyards.
Oh, whoa! Let me see that again, bro.
That's a big truck. So that's even a long fall off the hood. Like,
Why?
Why?
Hot
dog and a hand
Tell
job.
me I'm wrong when I call all of this stuff just stunt wrestling. That's all this is. That looks like something you would see in a movie or a high-end television show. Do you know what I mean? With professional stunt people that would have practiced it, would have had padding.
Oh yeah, of course, right.
Angles to
Very
shoot
true.
it.
Scott,
This
very
is
true.
being done for no rhyme or reason. You know what I mean? Just a momentary reaction. And now imagine that move being done in a wrestling ring. There's a certain amount of risk that somebody's going to suffer a life-altering, life-ending injury. Hey, that's been done. That's passe. Let's take it up a notch. Let's do it on the hood of a goddamn truck. That'll be fine.
Let's see it
I'm
again.
surprised there's no light tubes there.
Yeah, dude,
On the hood of a semi truck. Now you're gonna see some exceptional rope work here, Vince.
You guys caught that exceptional rope work.
Exceptional.
Okay.
This is a prime example of great rope work. I'm sure Dave Meltzer would really highly recommend this amazing rope work.
All right, let's see.
But there's chicks in the ring, so.
Oh, Van Halen theme tune. Fits.
What the hell? It looks like she's winded already.
What?
What is a treadmill, Alex?
Oh my god.
Obviously, their teacher was Cardio Master Punk.
Bro.
Take care, Wendy. Ciao, ciao.
Out there in front of audiences
So how long
on
do
a
we
regular
plan on going?
basis every week,
a good
performing
question.
in the town near you. And you can
how long
see
is
all
it?
of this nonsense.
How we got left?
Just for one low ticket price. You
23
know.
minutes.
Very nice.
We'll finish it.
What's next, Jeff?
I was gonna say.
Oh man! Holy.
Sorry, Eric, what was that?
I said I'm watching Jersey Championship Wrestling right now while you guys are doing this.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of their stuff.
Crap! Did he break his arms? Or did he break his arms or his head, bro? Oh,
There's
That
no
ring was very
stuff
hard.
on that.
Stop.
play that back, Jeff.
Oops. Sorry, got a little more of that.
Oh,
Right on the top of his head.
He's out.
Oh.
That'd be great.
It's like the CTE maker right
Guy
there.
got him in an underhook. The one guy, the opponent, is facing bent over. The guy gets him up from underneath the arms, around the armpits, almost like in a full Nelson, but with his hands on the upper part of his back instead of on his neck. And then proceeds to twist, like a twist of fate, and drive the guy's face at an angle right into the mat as he drops him. Jesus.
you think Lance Storm would know better? You know, Al. All right, what's next, Jeff? What's next?
Well, this one's an AEW crowd shot.
Yeah.
So we can use it without them getting copyright.
No, what?
Bro, it's not only the horrible. We'll see it again.
Awful.
It's not only the look at the guy just holding his leg there, Al. I'm gonna hold my leg in place for 10 seconds, bro, and then they completely botch the shot, and he sells it. And he sells it.
Didn't even attempt. I mean, to make it look like he would actually hit his leg. I mean. God
And this is one of this Ricky Starks is who they herald as one of the best workers.
Again, a work is to convince me that you're really out there with that chair, and you're going to try to break this guy's knee. Not, I'm going to
What is an opticians, Alex?
above his leg and only hit the ring post, and it's going to be as obvious as all get out to the audience. There's no effort at all in allowing anyone to believe in anything we do anymore. Nothing.
What's next, Jeff?
This might be the most ridiculous waiting around for something.
Holy crap! What are we doing?
Yet. Yeah, I wouldn't call this progress.
Yeah, get together.
Everybody get in the spot. Everybody get in the spot. Okay, let's get everybody there. The red shirts are there. We got everybody here. Okay, arms out. Arms out.
They were waiting for freaking like 5 seconds.
And here's the thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, hold on. I went too far.
Let's go back to this one.
I went too far.
They're
Paladin's facial expression alone sums up the rest of the business in 2026.
It's so fucking. Lord help me.
They're going to go back in the back.
It shows we got a lot of work to do to fix the business.
Each other because
yes, our respective promotions have a lot of work to do.
What did the audience do? They reacted. You know, there's no emotional investment in this. It's just a stunt. That's all it is. And the wrestlers on the floor standing there just going, "Hey, okay, we'll catch you." I mean, it's we'll just be a human airbag.
All right, this is nuts.
Okay, who wants to take a crack at it? So you got the wrestling ring being broken apart. You have the boards laid out. You have the metal spring there in the middle of the ring. You have the tarp being pulled over. You have a barrel. You got
what the hell is happening? So many things happening at once.
Watch this.
Look at the guy. Look at the...
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it.
Look at the dude, bro. He's dead.
Like he just gave up.
Wait, hold on, Jeff. What are we attempting here, Al? What is happening here?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
There's nobody there. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, so that barrel is on top of the dude.
The guy, there's a trash can or some kind of cylindrical object on top of a guy.
This is so convoluted right here.
Another guy that's on two ladders that have a platform on top of him. He's in the center with a step ladder over his head, like wearing it around his neck like a collar. He is going to now. I don't know why he's got it on the front of him because he's not going to splash him. He basically does a senton where he lands on his back on the barrel that's on the opponent and then collapses into the big open space where they've pulled up the boards and the mat and the padding on the ring and just collapses into it. I don't.
Yeah, she's the best clip. She's the last one to die.
I love the guy at the end of it, though. That's my favorite.
Run it back and watch the guy that's laying with the barrel on him and watch the ladder that the guy jumps off with and watch what happens with it. Ladder.
Tremendous. Oh, tremendous. That was a great little gem. Oh, tremendous. All right, what's next? Outside. This is outside. This is a warehouse or something.
It looks like a fair arena or whatever.
Oh my God, bro.
Yep, another suplex onto a chair.
I don't know. To me, that just seems like something that you could really screw up something. I mean, we saw the guy get paralyzed. Well, it looked like he was paralyzed. I think he ended up being okay by hitting his lower back on the apron when he dove out of the ring. Can't you do that? This type of stuff?
Yeah. You know, imagine when these guys
Jesus,
they all start having back problems, you know, because your lower back. I mean, how many people do you know?
He was like twitching immediately after he got hit.
Lower back pain, and that's
God, yeah.
For any of this, you know what I mean?
All right, what do we got here, Jeff?
We got Al's videos of the week.
I found some good ones this time. Watch this lunatic.
I hope that's a dummy. Is that a dummy? Oh my God, bro!
I don't like to call them dummies.
Hey, so tomorrow when we do our stuff, I just don't. Why? Just why? I don't get it. See, I told you, Lady and Scar.
Right there.
This time.
A tombstone power driver on a fucking steel chair.
That's a dummy. Is that a dummy?
Why? What is the point of this?
Hand job and a hot dog. Get that $10.
Ada, piece of paper.
Look, man, you don't know how important it is to take them 5-star
Do we have to finish the video, bro?
There we go.
You got something to do, Tommy? Or if the weed kicking in? You got something to
No, bro. This is just a lot.
Hey, this is evolution. This is what I gotta deal with on a weekly basis. I gotta get this shit ready for Hobo show. I'm getting my homework ready. So Hobo, you're getting a taste of what your work rate show is gonna be like on Wednesdays.
All right, that's gonna be cool.
Oh my god, bro!
I don't like to call them dummies. I like to call them mentally challenged. So
I like to call them mentally challenged.
Bent like at a freaking angle, bro.
Yeah, I can tell you this much.
He would have done that if there were 50 people.
Go ahead, Ada.
The people in my service center are not this retarded. Like, I mean, for God's sake, they have common sense. I tell you this much: they be just looking at them, going, "God, I thought I was retarded." Yes, I also thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the center? Okay.
Or 500 or 50,000 vents. So,
jeez.
Yeah,
What's
they're
next?
doing this for those 30 screaming fans.
All right, there's a few different angles of this one.
What?
Jeez.
Wait, why didn't knock those other guys down? They weren't even.
Tell me, run that back real quick, Jeff. Run that back. The first one, okay? Oh, you run it back and tell me that does not look like somebody skydiving.
God damn.
He's how high?
God.
30 feet?
Yeah,
and that looks like concrete too.
Oh,
yeah, you can really see the height on this one.
Yeah.
It's third deck.
Yeah. He's at least 30 feet up in the air. Jesus.
Agreed, Scott. That or if you miss.
Now, I don't want to bore anybody with
assholes and
physics.
decide to just walk away instead of catching him.
and they, you know, and even if, let's say, the guy jumping doesn't get hurt, the amount of risk of all the people that are standing underneath to catch him, of suffering something from the amount that a guy that weighs clearly somewhere between $190 and 220 jumping off of a 30 foot a balcony, that, you know, he's going to reach some pretty heavy speeds. I mean, he's probably, by the time he hits them, 50, 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, look at the force. Like, watch him hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
them
destroys them.
It's going to hurt too.
And let's face it, no matter how many are grouped together, only 2 or 3 are actually taking the full brunt of that. But let's keep in mind, they would have done that in front of 50 or 50,000 fans.
Yep. What's next, Jeff? Oh, what was that? Oh, wait a minute.
This is a compilation, and that's called. My compass is a little off.
Oh my God!
Springboard leg trip.
Leg work.
I don't even know what he was trying.
I don't either. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the hell was he trying to do?
I'm not sure. Looked like he had a seizure as he was going over the top rope.
What's next?
All right, this guy.
Watch this. Now, look on the stop for a second. See that? The blue floor?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've commented on this before, especially in the big arenas in Mexico. All of that is padded and spring-loaded, that floor, like almost like a gymnastics floor.
Okay.
So here's why I pointed out. Like, these independent guys watch these luchadors do these things, and they're like, oh, that's cool. We'll do that Saturday night on a gymnasium floor. They don't realize when they're hitting this floor, it's cushioned.
Imagínate que luego. Oh my God!
Wait a minute. Who? There was nobody there. He was.
There were plenty. They were all in the seats.
Yeah, the guy.
Now, okay, I see.
Yeah, but yeah, he lands on a fan's lap, I believe.
Jesus.
And the announcers are laughing.
Yeah.
This is some skill right here. Let's start it over, because even climbing up here, he's having problems.
Oh yeah, it always inspires confidence when you see him on the way up having a struggle, and you're like, on the way down, it's got to be easier, I'm sure.
It gives you 100% faith in them.
Like that. What a sense of balance.
I'm gonna go again.
Take care, man.
And we're not going to give up.
All right, take care.
Later.
Sorry, what was that?
I said happy birthday again, Brendan. Hope you enjoyed the rest of it.
Thank you. I will, man, and I will see you tomorrow afternoon.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow,
Take
Tommy.
care.
Oh, that looks so
I give him an
bad.
effort because I said, he had a never say never.
Brendan, we should wrap it up soon, bro. I'm getting
That
tired.
looks so
bro.
bad. What's next, Jeff?
I think this is more of that Junkyard Wrestling Federation.
Once was not enough.
Bro, you know what I love? Hold on, Jeff. Here's what I love. Why are they wearing wrestling gear? Like, what is the reason that you're going to wear wrestling gear in a match like this?
Because that way you can't grab a hold of each other.
Very true.
Oh my God, bro.
And this guy's head is hitting the window. Like,
oh, it's hitting it hard too. Listen to it. Listen. He does it like 4 or 5 times.
Oh my God. I can feel that.
CTE.
Yeah.
And they just keep trying until they can get it, It's like the little engine that could. You just keep watching it and you're like, one day he'll do it.
Yeah. Look at this guy. Oh, jeez.
well, yeah, I think this is a woman on the ground, and I don't know what this contraption is.
Me either.
But of course, that's not enough. We got to light it on fire.
It looks like wood shop almost. Is it wood shop?
Yeah, it does. Fire. Okay, and the guy up there waiting.
Kind of weird obsession with fire or light.
He's getting ready. Like you see him like, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, light on fire.
Looks so phony.
And he's like, aha, I fooled you.
Oh, there's light tubes. It must have been light tubes also.
Of course.
Flying everywhere.
Can't have fire without the light tubes.
Yep. And
wait,
he took the brunt of it though.
Right?
Yep.
We haven't seen the rest of the video, but I can almost guarantee you.
She kicked out.
Yeah, so this one, remember the clip we had a couple weeks ago where they threw the glass and the kids were right there?
Yeah.
This is the same event. Okay, this is the same kids, same event. So you can see the kids at the top of the screen.
And look at their horrified expressions.
Yeah, and what this guy says, because it might be hard to hear, he says, "Hey, little guy, this is for you." So he's talking to the little boy.
They look horrified, those kids, man. They look freaking horrified.
Yeah, I mean, these are tiny kids, and the guy like grabs his middle finger. Hey, little guy, this is for you. That's not funny to a little kid. That's scary.
Remember, okay, because here's why I have an issue with this kind of stuff. Remember, the average audience doesn't know ABC wrestling from GWC wrestling to MLW. They don't know any of that.
Yep.
They just go, ooh, there's wrestling in our hometown. Hey, we've always wanted to go see WWE, but there's never been an event closest to us, or it's too expensive. Why don't we go out on a Saturday night and take the kids? They'll have a great time. Here's what we get.
Yeah, you're right, Al. I mean, you're absolutely right. They don't know. They don't know what they're going to.
Another company comes in that has an actual show and, tries to promote a family-based, and they won't show up. They won't come because the last time we went, we got this experience.
Yeah.
But why didn't this is where I have an issue like that? I'm sure, absolutely. But at any point, the parents could have left. We're leaving. This isn't for us.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
But so like we get that. We had the glass thrown at him. Same kids a couple weeks ago, and look at here's another one. Light tubes.
And the
kids are right there.
Look at the little girl. Look at the little girl in the audience, wiping off shrapnel off of her.
So at that point, why are the parents not taking these kids out of here?
I have no idea.
But this is scary. You know the kids are there.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, exactly.
There's something mentally wrong with these people. Seriously, bro. There's something sick in the head with these people out.
I'll tell you why. They are not doing it for those kids or for that audience. They're doing it for people backstage. I will say that until I'm blue in the face. Tell me how I'm wrong.
What is this now? No. Oh. Yeah, this is the same thing. That's that junkyard wrestling too.
Never say die attitude, brother. Never say die. Even though you probably could.
Yeah, and what's nuts is I assume they were trying to land on the hood of this car on the ground, but the guy completely misses it and just goes flying smack on the ground. Like,
yeah,
this is just straight shot.
That much either. So.
Yeah, this is just a straight shot to the ground.
At least it was the finish.
Sure.
At least it was the finish.
Man.
All right, you want to? This is.
Wait, watch this.
I need to look away.
No, but it's not. Watch the guys in the top right, the purple shirt there.
Tremont and Jimmy Lloyd now throwing forearms.
Oh.
So here's the slow mo. Look at his head.
Oh man. Oh.
He's out.
But Vince, we'd have done that in front of 500 people or 50,000.
Oh my God, bro.
It did work right, but I knew he could protect me.
I don't know how that guy's not dead.
Or at least unconscious.
Oh.
You know what happened?
Oh.
I know exactly what happened. But run it back, and before you run it, let me explain what's occurring, okay? They call this spot, and then the guy in the purple shirt, which always inspires confidence in somebody's athletic ability that they're in such bad shape they have to wear a shirt while wrestling. He has second thoughts right here. He's like, oh man, I don't really know. Now what he's going to do is he's going to try to protect himself. And the minute he tries to protect himself, he is now exponentially raised the possibility of the fact that he's going to be injured.
Yeah.
He's not going to take the bump. He's only going to kind of half take the bump. And the other guy's physically, watch, the other guy, the blonde, is physically trying to throw him to compensate for this guy not wanting to go 100%. And therefore he doesn't clear the ring apron, which, hey, who cares? It's not that dangerous anyways.
And that Tremont and Jimmy Lloyd now throwing forearms.
Oh yeah, man. Yep. You could see it, man. You could almost see that. Yep. Man.
Yeah.
What's that, Jeff?
This is a few clips from the same match. This looks like a classic right here.
This is new syllabus. This is lighting a light tube on fire.
Oh my God!
You heard it right.
He's spraying it with something. Lights the light tube.
Jeez.
I like when this guy starts convulsing. Watch the convulsing.
Yo, Brandon, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I gotta go, bro.
Watch this.
Yep. All right, give your plugs, then we'll wrap it up here.
Follow me, but happy birthday, Brendan. Today's about you, man. Like my social battery is low. I'm drained. And I didn't really sleep last night because I slept all day the night before, but now I'm just like crashing.
Your plugs. All right, Hobo, give us your plugs, my friend.
You can find me on X, Rumble, YouTube, and Instagram under my name, The Master Hobo. And you can find me on Mr. Burger's channel every week since I'm a producer there. And you also can find me on Holy Soldiers Podcast on Twitch and Irish Whips and Arm Drags on YouTube whenever I can make it.
All right, Anna, give us your plugs, my friend.
All right. So you can follow me on twitch.tv/The Paladin of the Light. And you can also follow me on X at Real Paladin 1991. Where we host the Holy Soldiers podcast every Friday night. You can also follow me on Instagram and Kick under the same name, The Paladin of the Light. And hopefully we'll have future content. We'll be playing video games. That is coming down the pipeline very soon. So you can all stay tuned.
All right, Chris, if you're there, give us your plugs.
All right, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Y2CD1998. I host X Spaces streams on TWP whenever they go live. they're gonna be live for the news tonight, though. Although I may or may not do a stream there, do a stream on X, though. Perhaps tomorrow, but definitely tomorrow, since they're going to be covering the UFC fight. And also, you can find me here on Irish Whips and Arm Drags, as well as Paladin's Holy Soldiers podcast.
All right, you guys can find me at patreon.com/RussoTWC. Myself and the front line are there once a month with Vince and Jeff, where we're casting the marks that deserve it, like Meltzer and bitch Denise. And you can also find me on in a show, The Holy Soldiers, every Friday on X and Twitch. Saturdays here in early afternoon, late evening on Irish Whips and Arm Drags. And I'll be making my debut with Hobo next Wednesday on the 17th on Mr. Burger's show. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
If you're missing good wrestling, check out JCW Lunacy every Thursday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Psychopathic Records channel. If you want good wrestling to come back, we need your support. So check us out, JCW Lunacy. And Tommy, take us away.
Yeah, man, you already know who gets the last word around here, bro.
It's your channel.
I know why you came to me, Brandon.
Subscribe to Irish Whips and Arm Drags.
Oh,
that's his plug.
Ooh, my fellow brand member.
Yeah.
What the fuck does Jeff call us or Scotty? Me, you, if I'm boss engaged. I've got on the Musketeers, my fellow Musketeer. That's what we're called. You too, Justin. Take care. And thanks again for Too Tough Tony. I'm gonna give his Instagram plug. You can find him on Instagram at Too Tough Tony Real on Instagram. Vito, we might have him next weekend. There was a misunderstanding of the scheduling, so he might be here next weekend. We're working out the dates for him. And thanks for hanging out with us on my 31st birthday bash stream. We'll see y'all next time. Same bat time, same bat